All right. Man, I got all the
Oh, we're
levels.
live.
Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Come on, tell me you can hear
David
me.
says scream really loud.
Tell me you can hear me. I know nothing else to do.
Funkola, you're not wrong. Could this be the first interpretive dance TC stream? So we have sound. Ashes has been reborn as well as our stream. We are back in business.
You know the secret? It was restarting the computer.
As I always tell my grandmother, have you restarted it?
Turn it off and back on.
No, my mom actually, I have done that a lot.
All right, we're gonna do the official intro so we can cut to it on when we clip things.
But if you're here now, welcome to the party.
Thanks for all your help. You guys are all great.
Someone's saying Steven's much lower than Zach on the mic, which is amazing because I'm normally the soft-spoken.
Oh no, that's true. Yeah, that did get turned down from the battery change. Check, Mike. Check. Unique New York watermelon. Give me some.
Perhaps the actual issue was that I was speaking softly and your mic was turned all the way down so no one could hear anything.
And I wasn't speaking at all. Okay, there we go. Here comes the intro. Watch out. Phoenix on the way.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another Ashes Wednesday. Ooh, this was crazy. We had some technical things going on. If you're watching this back later,
You'll never know.
Never know about, unless I said something, which I did. Last week we had our celebration in light of Ashes officially being reborn. This is a journey that really started for us, I guess technically back in 2015, but the Reborn journey back in August had an amazing reaction to this game and the PvP model and bringing this back, and it's insane. Really is insane that we were that this happened. That we're here. This is now.
It was all very fortunate. Sardon says, received mine a couple minutes ago. So anyone want to try to beat that record? If you currently are going to the door to get this box, you can beat Sardon's record of...
Who has most recently received it.
Most recently received. Yeah, so this is great. It's a great product. So just to kind of clarify how this works for those of you that maybe are not as familiar. So this was the first product and the weirdest product releasing through the subscription. So moving forward...
Weird in a sense that if you're new, it should be pretty irrelevant to you.
It's very irrelevant, yes.
Yeah.
You need the core set and some other products probably before this has a ton of value. But so this is now out the door. This is also the heaviest product that we anticipate shipping in that subscription.
It's a brick, man.
And we recalculate the weight whenever we ship a new product through the sub. So your shipping costs will go down if you were a subscriber for this upgrade pack for future things. The next thing is kind of the second weird item that we send through the sub, which is the actual box, like an expansion box with dice in it.
Breaker of Fate, hold on.
Breaker of Fate, yes, we've got one. So it's a little more heavy than your standard 3-month release that you should expect. But it's kind of the next thing to get out of the pipeline. That's the next thing coming out, Breaker of Fate. Then after that, it's 2 expansions at a time, packaged together. That'll be the cheapest thing, so your shipping will go down again. And anyone who has a subscription will always get these products until you cancel the sub. I've had a lot of people ask me, do I need to sign up for another subscription for the Breaker of Fate? And it's like, well, no, that would defeat the purpose of a subscription. Because then it's just a pre-order.
It wouldn't defeat all the purpose. It would be better than a pre-order because you don't have to pay for it until it's time.
So the fact that it's already better than a pre-order, even if it wasn't continuous, means that it's the greatest deal in all of baseball.
But then, cherry on top, or the second scoop of ice cream on top, is you don't have to do anything. It just happens. So yeah, this is Breaker of Fate's next, which we talked about last week. We'll be playing with some of those cards today. And that's not too far off. So if you want this automatically sent to you, you should sign up now if you want to guarantee that happens.
There you go. And the release date is basically when it ships from us.
That's right.
So that's that kind of a cool position to be in.
Because if you're unfamiliar with the PvP, the player-driven production model, basically as long as enough people are signed up, Flat Hat's going to keep making it. We're going to keep sending it. So we have plenty of people signed up. That's going to keep happening. And if you want to be a part of that, you can sign up.
We can say we have thousands of people signed up.
Thousands
now. Thousands of people.
Hey, check this out.
Daniel Pemberton's asking a question real quick before I check anything out that you've got. New expansions are completely playable decks, ? That is correct. They're going to be packaged very similar to what you expected in the original Ashes format.
The only thing to note, so Breaker of Fate is the next thing, and it is completely playable because it also comes with dice. But expansions past that point, that's why those they get smaller and they weigh less. It's just pre-built decks that you can play, assuming you have all the dice. And if you don't have the dice, you need the core set, Breaker of Fate, which will be the time dice, Law of Lions, Song of Soaksend. Those are the expansions that have dice. Once you have those, every new release is immediately playable right out of the package.
And you can get all of those from Plaid Hat direct or at a local retailer if they're working with Plaid Hat to stock these products. And important to note is something else that I was going to say about the upgrade kit. Hold on, where is it?
Well, I'll give you an update while you're thinking.
I got it. It's in there somewhere. I'm getting old.
You were crazy enough to have a 1.0 collection and not sign up for the subscription, and you would like to update your collection. We have upgrade kits in stock right now.
That's exactly what I was going to say.
I had a feeling.
Exactly what I was going to say. Thank you.
So you can buy those. They'll ship by tomorrow if you buy them the day this is happening on the stream.
It's rare that you make a guarantee like that.
It'll ship by the next business day. That is a guarantee I will. I'm willing to make. If we have a product in stock and you order it, it'll ship the next business day.
Yeah.
As long as it's not a national holiday
CEO
or
demands it.
Pandemic, et cetera, et cetera.
Acts of God,
et cetera.
Proud wearer of all of them.
But hey, I opened this up. I haven't sorted. I need to actually update my collection. If you want to give me top down, I want to show this.
Yeah, and Christian asking about European subs. We're currently working on the UK. That's inevitably always close. And then potentially Europe next. We'll see.
And then the rest of the world.
And then the world.
What are we doing tonight, Brain? So check this out. I really like this a lot. So this is the upgrade kit. This was like the soft shell packaging, which is cool. But they have this nice, great looking new 1-point rulebook with the stop sign on it.
So stop. Wait. Do I not get to go any further into the box?
If you want us to teach you how to play, you can visit plaidhatgames.com and watch a video explanation. But if you're here watching this video, obviously, you can learn through osmosis.
What this really says is go to Watch It Played and pull up Ash's.
That is a really good resource. But nice rule book with the updated rules. Also on the back of it, they have a round summary with the basic stuff. That's a common thing you see in rules now. Of course, this is an upgrade kit. So there's a little welcome to Ash's Reborn entry here, which talks about the key difference. It says the document aims to point out key differences between Ash's rulebook 1.0 and 1.5 with basics there. But also, most importantly, look at this. That's a list of cards that got updated.
Oof.
And the expansions they came from.
The value.
So if you have all your decks in their pre-built mode still, you can literally go expansion by expansion. And from what I'm told, they're actually packaged in here in this order, which is handy. And of course, a little promotional. Ironically, this is the problem with life and tabletop. Has the Breaker of Fate, which is next, and it says coming March 2021, which is why you always see marketing people saying coming soon instead of specifically saying something.
Hey, what's really important about this, you missed entirely, which is this timing chart.
I did not miss that entirely. I said I handed in a timing chart in the back of the rulebook.
But handy dandy is hardly doing it justice, because you also get this full-on how does this work page of the rules, which I really appreciate.
It's like, do they have an entry in there for how the blankets work? Little parody ICP humor for those in the audience who haven't seen that. Anyways, it's this nice like cardboard, good-looking container. Someone was saying that they're using it as a dice tray to like roll their dice into.
You put a little felt in the bottom, or a little neoprene or whatever.
It has the nice like a Reborn red stuff going on. But look at this, man. Just a brick.
Also, Saradon from Puerto Rico. So got the kit today in Puerto Rico.
Nice.
Now that's what I'm talking about.
What is today? Wednesday? Ash's Wednesday.
Yeah, we've shipped those on Friday.
Thursday night.
Thursday night.
Got them Thursday morning. They went out the door.
Yeah.
Which is still some, I don't know how it happened. It was crazy.
A lot of hands.
These healing hands.
These healing hands went to work.
So what I did already, because we've been playing with proxies from like August to December, I went through and I pulled out anything that had a proxy connected to it in my collection.
Very good.
But I need to update my collection. I also bought 2 of these upgrade kits, so I'm gonna.
We have a third as well.
We're ready.
We've got upgrade kits in different area codes. Do you want to integrate these as well?
So
I got nothing else.
Here's the thing: you had 2 boxes over here. What happened to the second box?
This box, the Reborn box?
Oh no, I took it because of these decks.
Man,
so
we really are married.
The box, this box, just so you're aware, and these decks are the full collection that was sent to us when we had the like, here's a version of everything from the game. So that's like an independent.
So this is one full collection right here.
Mm-hmm. So then
scoot it away from
technically, this is my 1.0 collection over here.
Okay.
The part of the reason I bought 2 upgrade kits is because they both have Holy Knight in it, and I need extra copies of Holy Knight.
Right. Well, you could have extra copies.
That's right. But here's the thing. I'm just gonna keep going. I also had early on 2 core sets and 2 of the first 2 expansions, and so for the low price of $29.95, I got a second upgrade kit.
Very nice.
So that I could upgrade both of those and have plenty of cards. There's going to be some cards in here, like there's a fair number of conjuration spells that they update the spell and not the conjuration. And so vice versa is also the same. Conjurations that change, but the summon spell didn't change. And so in that case, I have cards that are unlikely to be usable, but like because you don't put conjurations in your deck, even the stuff that you had the summon for, you could have that summon spell on multiple decks.
Yeah.
And have a built deck without having a proxy and do that whole thing.
So what you're saying is, do you want me to just add the extras to this?
So where I was going is, I have 2 upgrade kits here in this collection, and you have an extra upgrade kit here. So that would make both collections have roughly the same amount of stuff. And
That's
that
perfect.
way, we don't have to have the spousal conversations about where did my Holy Knights go.
Right. So I'm going to break apart all of these decks because they're bad, and then I'll rebuild with a fresh collection.
So what I need to do before you do that, correct, yeah, you can throw shade all you want. But what I need to do is...
As is your right.
I want to build these decks with my collection before we tear those down.
Yeah, that's fair.
And I can hand you the cards unsleeved.
Okay, that's very nice.
It's like, hey, here's your stack.
I think that's very nice. And where do my decks come from?
Where do they go?
Where do they go? That's right. Cotton-eyed Zach.
That was my nickname in high school, man.
Where
Cotton Eye.
Where are my decks?
They're in a box right
there.
there.
It is. There's
Xander.
Yeah. Now, is that a part of this?
That's a part of your complete collection. I put away the proxy collection when we got all the new stuff.
Okay.
You
notice mine is very nicely taken care of in this Boulder case from Ultimate Guard.
It's very bold of you.
Looks good. I love these cases. I'm a big fan of these. I just wish they fit top loaders, but then they wouldn't fit cards very well, so.
You gotta pick and choose, I guess.
Andrew asking, why was the Jericho kill deck retired? I think the biggest problem was that all of the cards revolved around basic symbols, which is like the greatest way to have an uninteractive game of Ashes, because it's like, well, the whole point is that the dice have different power levels, and then if one Phoenixborn just uses all basics, they're not playing a good part of the game. And then I think it was just unfun. I don't know. That's usually the problem. I'm no game designer, but I would say it was just unfun.
Auric is not currently legal, right?
Daniel, yes, nature dice stayed the same. Auric is not. You have Auric?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, right. Old Auric, right. Okay, yeah. Auric is next.
He's one of the expansions that's coming out.
Yeah.
All right.
Auric is after Jericho.
Hold on, let's see.
Yeah, Kyle. Hey, look at this. Combo with the archive. Right here. Nailed it.
Nice.
And I have the top loaders right here.
This list that came in the box has a retired card list down here in the bottom. So these are cards that, like promo, it has Auric down here so that you
Very
knew
nice.
that was the case.
Well,
which is
coming in March 2021.
So let me open these. I'm curious, everyone that's updated your kits and whatnot, tell me about it. Anyone played since they got it? I know a lot of people were getting these on Saturday, which is awesome. And talking about diving into their first couple of games, which is exciting. A lot of people also got the totally brand new stuff.
Like from the start. Mm-hmm. Reborn. It's really satisfying, honestly, to just look through these cards. Because again, this is the best looking card game that's ever been printed.
On
I'll say
planet
it.
Earth.
I'll say it. I mean, name one that's better.
A game that looks better?
Yeah. Exactly. Right? It's like you have to stretch your mind to even consider. What's up, Van?
In the house. All right, so the stacks are, let's do this. I know Jessa's first because she's on the card list first. Then past Jessa, I know Meteor was Law of Lions. So surely, what's the last card in Jessa's stack? Shadow Strike?
Wade said, I took the old decks, laid them out one at a time, sleeved, and then dealt the new cards out, replaced 3 sleeves, and put the deck back together. Cool, Wade. So you had decks already built. Yeah, Jen says, I'd argue L5R looks a bit better. L5R was a great looking game.
Yeah, it is.
Dan saying Fab is a close second. Fab looks great so much to me because it's...
hitting those old beats.
It's hitting the old beats. Yeah, what do we call that? There's a concept there.
Nostalgia?
Nostalgia, thank you. God, I'm so old, man.
Not only are you...
I can't remember anything.
You're using nostalgia, but you're also forgetting the word.
I'll tell you what, I'm going to be like 80, and I will know nothing except how to beat you at Flesh and Blood still.
I'm okay with that.
We'll just have to sit there at the retirement home and play. The only thing I know is what a cost curve looks like. He doesn't know his wife's name, but he doesn't know his kids, but he knows how to build a yellow cost curve in Flesh and Blood.
All right, Shadow Strike. Okay, look, they did this thing. This is interesting. At the back of this Justice stack, there's 1 Shadow Strike. The other 2 are on the top of the next stack. So I'm going to guess Meteor is at the back of this this here stack.
But you don't actually care.
Well, I want them to be in this order so I know where to find them. Yeah, there it is in the back. Because I'm doing this. They're in this order.
Oh, for your decks, you're going to rebuild the decks here.
Well, more importantly, rebuild the decks. I got to match up.
What are all these cards?
That was your side stack.
And these are
The stuff with the proxies need to go away. We proxied those because you needed extra. We both had them in a deck.
Okay, out of here. What do you want to do with them? Burn them in effigy?
I'm going to have a 1.0 stack.
I'm going to get rid of the proxies, that's for sure. All right, 1.0. You're out of here.
I think the thing about Ashes is beyond it. I know Fernanda with the early art gets a ton of credit, which she should. Incredible art. But I think the most notable thing about Ashes is it's the concert of the art and the graphic design.
And the graphic design, yeah.
Which I think was Dave Richards. And he is kind of an unsung hero in my mind of the way Ashes looks. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, very nice.
Which is, it's really easy to get kind of focused on the...
Build a wall, man.
The, just the art aesthetic and really honed in on that. But the graphic design and template and minimalism being shown there, I think is actually as critical. It makes the art really sing. Okay. I'm already exhausted.
Well, just pack it up. We're still going to have to play some games today, so...
I feel like I'm missing...
Do you need my stuff?
No. How much of the card pool got replaced?
30%. What about all the stuff in your decks? Is this there? We just wanted to share what it's like to actually do this with everybody.
Yeah, that was the idea.
Makes for a thrilling viewing experience, I'm sure. That's right, John. Putting those Ashes cards in clear sleeves is what it's all about.
Give me 1 second. Let me just verify.
So here's the real question, though, for all of you out there, all of you geniuses. How do you organize the cards? You know? How do you organize the cards? Because if they didn't share dice types, it'd be so nice to have, these are my illusion cards, these are my charm cards, whatever. But then you run into the problem where the shared cards is like, well, how am I supposed to account for the fact that an illusion charm card, where's that supposed to go? You feel me? So how am I supposed to do this? I love this art. Oh my goodness. Whew. I just love Divine and Illusion. I mean, I found it. I found my thing. Christian saying sort by card type and then alphabetical.
So
oh, alphabetical though. I mean, I guess if I build on Ashes Live or something, I can go in and find the cards that I need. That's actually reasonable. Now that deck builder is great. I was on it last night.
All right, I'm gonna do this. Here's Jessa, and she has her signature card, so she's ready to party.
Phoenix more with their signatures is right.
Then allies. I'm just going to make a stack. And actually, I'm going to combine all this.
Rose Fire Dancer. Right. Okay, see, like I'm on the same tip here.
Then reaction spells.
Nick Conley, whoever this guy is, says, I sort by pre-con. The art helps me remember what card is where. Strongest association I have. Now that's weird. That's abstract. Sort by pre-con.
You got to really know what's up. Conjurations.
That sounds like what a designer would say. Sort by pre-con.
I can't work that way.
I don't know what's a. I mean, a pre-con is just a delivery mechanism for new cards for me. It's just juice them in.
Right?
I'm not gonna not deck build.
Yeah. So honestly, I just get by type, and there's not enough cards of each type for me to think it's worth sorting alphabetically.
Oh, really? Yeah, because you can look through them pretty quick.
Yeah. And like when I'm actually deck building, I've been action spell this card. I've been sorting them by type, and then when I know my magic types, I basically sort those to the top, and it's just like not that many cards left.
Okay, I'll do that. Three-eyed owl. Oh my gosh.
Maoni looking great.
Still don't like it.
She only has. Oh, so this is what is the thing.
Now change.
Wait a second. Oh, I see. As an example, so I have Maoni and a Silver Snake, but Summon Silver Snake was not changed.
Right.
So now I'm going to my old cards and I'm going to find my Summon Silver Snakes.
That's pretty cool.
Because I need these cards to be together, you know?
Yeah. I just have a stack of Phoenixborn and Phoenixborn cards. I'm just going to make a stack.
So I have a stack of cards that don't need to change at all here because nothing got updated about them.
I was going to build a coal deck, I was thinking.
Yeah, you were talking about that. I like that idea. These are all conjured.
It's just kind of a different vibe, and it's very nice. I think he's pretty good, too.
Cole, what's his ability?
He's the one where you trade cards for damage. So discard a card, do a damage. Just swings a sword constantly.
Whoosh.
Presumably, like, you know, you build up a hand of like 15 cards and then go wah 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 wah.
Like you do?
I mean, I've played enough games to know that's probably what people are going to try to do, yeah. Or you could play a little just like, you know, 1 or 2 damage every now and again to get your little, just to make sure you're efficient. Oh man, False Demon is good. I probably should switch that into my Xander deck. Again, can't remember anything. I got a lot of sleep last night too. I feel good. Maybe that's the problem. When I feel good, everything train wrecks.
That could be the problem.
Just entertain a ridiculous idea. Yeah, maybe that's it. Moving on.
Tell me this. Does anyone know if Law of Sight got changed?
I was looking at that last night. I think it's a very fascinating law.
Law of Sight?
Yeah. Is that the one where you draw 2 cards?
Mm-hmm.
That's fantastic.
And then players can't play reactions.
I mean, come on. Unless you have a lot of reactions, obviously. Didn't take a genius to figure that out. Ready spell, action spell. Blood chains on
Law of Sight is unchanged. Okay, so I do believe. What about Ice Trap?
What about it?
I think. Therefore, I am.
The old Cartesian ice trap, I see.
I think these were my cards that didn't get touched.
Your sad cards? Chris says, I want to build Cole with all the AoE and then draw cards. That's a great idea. Clear out the board and then chop, 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 chop. I'm just, you know, I'm constantly just trying to get a reaction out of you.
Not happening. I'm checked out.
Zach said that his teeth hurt.
They do.
Yeah. So that's interesting.
Because I have Invisalign.
They're just constantly being moved outward, from what I can tell. And when I get all these organized, man, it may well be that that I have like 6 copies, 9 copies of certain things, yeah?
Yeah. You should have 6 copies of a lot of things.
But never 9.
No, you shouldn't have 9.
I should have 9. But you should have 9? Double standard?
No, the most I should have is 6.
Okay. Are you done already?
No.
Oh, okay.
Not even close.
You look worried.
I am.
Look, here's Holy Knight. This will unworry you. Look at how good this is. Man, Shield Mage, as good as ever. I gotta run this. Hey, quick hot tip from the chat. How do you feel about Power Through? The card, Power Through. Is this a good card? Is this a card that should be run? Do you mainly run it where you have 2 attack units and you can go 3 attack swing, destroy a unit, do a damage to the Phoenix Born? That's a pretty good exchange. Because 3 health is kind of the too big to deal with number. Yeah, Christian, it is beautiful, isn't it? So good. Link, you're right. You guys like new illusion and charm dice powers. So I was like, oh, I don't know if I'll ever really use the illusion power. And then I used it a ton in our last game, and it was fantastic. So it was really, really good.
Yeah, you were indeed. This is an example of a card I wanted multiple copies of. Golden Veil.
Yeah. How many can we have, really, is the question.
Yeah, but now we each have 6.
Yeah.
Which is really handy. What's Cole's signature card?
100 blades?
1,000 blades of glory?
Yeah, whatever.
It didn't get touched, right?
I don't know. It seemed like a pretty simple card. Not sure why it would be. Man, how about Light Swordsman? This is the greatest card ever made in this game.
It's really good.
A 2/1 side action with Quick Strike. This is the card. I mean, this is your refugee from Thrones.
Once
Once
I started playing Divine, that ended up in a lot of my decks.
Yeah. Now that's a card. My gosh. That's a card.
What am I even doing? Cole. I need Cole's cards. There they are. 100 blades. I should have 6 of those, though.
Hey, Polarity Mage is pretty great, too. Awesome character design on this, too.
Polarity Mage?
Yeah, so you get an alteration out of your discard pile, or you discard an alteration on one of your things. So it helps you get nasty stuff off of you, but it also can power your, power throughs that get discarded. Huh. Wait a minute, I've got ideas.
I'm an ideas guy.
Listen, everything going on the cards that have the Divine Dice is so awesome.
I do like Divine.
I'm not fighting it, you know what I mean? At a certain point, I think you do get old enough where you just stop trying to be other than what you fully are.
Yeah.
And it's like, swords.
You just like what you like, man.
Swords.
Strongholds?
I love swords. I grew up playing Dungeons and Dragons. I grew up on the Monsters Manual and the Player's Handbook and all of that. I played RPGs. I played Realms on Mac. Beautiful old RPG. Heroes of Might and Magic. I mean, I love this stuff. So seeing swords and divine magic and just armor,
So you're suddenly into it.
Yeah, not necessarily suddenly, but I'm leaning in. That'll be the title of my book, Lean Into Yourself by Stephen Wiley.
It sounds like, honestly, one of those, a character in a movie has that as their book.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
As a joke, a satire, satirical.
Certain amount of joke, but yes.
Hey, have you looked at Astria?
I mean, we looked at her once.
She's incredibly good.
What's her ability?
One basic, exhaust, place an exhaustion token on an unexhausted unit. Mark of the Goddess. Unexhausted unit you control.
Okay.
I deal damage equal to the chosen unit's attack value to another target unit you control.
So you make my units attack each other.
And if the chosen unit is the only unexhausted unit, it can deal the damage to the Phoenix Born instead. So you make it attack something else.
It's good all the time.
And if it's a Rhino out by itself, 7 damage to your Phoenix Born.
Interesting. That seems all right.
Man, that sure is great.
She does seem great. And her thing's a basic?
Yeah, one basic. And even the mark that I talked about, that her signature card, one basic as well. Insane. I do feel very happy that all of these Phoenix Born are able to play with basics, mostly. In fact, yeah, Brendan's the only one that's like forced to be emo.
Well, there's a handful of Phoenix Born that their ability is a certain type.
Yeah, they just like force the issue.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to use that ability, I guess.
Paul H. Hey, thanks, y'all. I have both, and like Ashes more, my buddy loved Destiny, but hadn't really tried Ashes, so I'm trying to get a good build case to get him even more interested. Paul, let's do it. Let's go. Let's convert that friend. Convert that friend. This is the best looking game. This is the best looking game.
Heard it here first.
It's not even a question. Not even a question. I'll say it from the bottom of my heart. This is the best looking game.
I will say this is confusing. I think I'm missing stacks of something.
I'm going to guess they're in this area.
I don't know if that's true or not. It might be in my 1.0 box.
So you had it right in your head. Now the whole world has gone crazy.
It's been a long time. I assumed I would have it last week, so I was prepped, and then that actually created more confusion.
Let's take a second to look at Symbolic Grimtongue with me, if you would. Gift of Wings, 2 basic. Remove all exhaustions from a target ally. It cannot be guarded against.
I don't remember the exact place.
You give them Gift of Wings? That's incredible. And then Purify. Choose a target ally you control and place it into your hand. Destroy a target conjuration an opponent controls. My gosh. They're all good. Here's how you design a game. Make them all good.
That's right. Heard it here first.
Yeah, right.
All right.
Hot take from the chat. It's hilarious. Hot take from the chat. Chain creations, yes or no? Chris asking, or saying this is why y'all got to support by Precon. Leonard Ash asking, is Jericho the next product coming from the sub? I just joined PDP Squad last week. Leonard Ash, welcome. I love that PDP Squad. We'll use that in the marketing language from now on. It is the next product coming. It's right here. We've got one. It's on the way. It's not on the way. It'll happen at some point. Release date to be determined. We've got to get it from Plaid Hat and then ship it out. But yes, if you're on the sub, it'll happen. You won't have to do a thing. You'll just get new cards as they release.
I'm working my way through this problem. I will get there. It's just going to be a minute.
Okay, Lanky asking, can we clarify the new Shield Mage text? Yes. Let's look. New Shield Mage. Oh, I just saw the new Shield Mage. Awesome, Justin. That's great. Yeah, just bought the rest of the expansions. Can't wait to have all the cards and a few dupes from the upgrade kit. Correct. All right, Shield Mage says, units you control cannot be targeted by attacks and opponent controls. So when the Shield Mage is out, your opponent can only attack your Phoenix Born. They can't attack your units. And it's extremely annoying. Extremely annoying.
Yep. As it's intended to be. Oh my goodness.
After unit Angelic Rescue, beautiful art yet again. It has a little admonisher on it too. See, I'm learning my ashes here.
Did Summon False Demon change?
I would assume no, because I didn't have one in my stack.
Good sign.
Yeah. Also, it's about time we start playing mounts.
It's gonna make it happen.
Ancestral Army. That's worth playing Ramia for. Pale Steed Mount. I'm surprised you haven't gotten more into the weird, scary things riding undead horses.
I was into that for a minute, but they take cards from a deck you were playing, so I didn't play them for a while.
Oh, that's very nice of you.
Yeah, man. They're all around just,
just
nice
an outstanding guy.
Ready spell, summon.
Boy, Hollow's stock has gone up for me.
The what?
Hollow? The one that turned your dice down?
That was really annoying that last time we played.
Halfway through the game, oh no, I'm playing Mill.
Oh,
it's happening.
What has happened? Yeah.
Can we also talk about Revival Pact? And the fact that this art makes me want to lose my mind with how much I love it. Action spell.
So Rin definitely stayed the same, right?
Put an ice buff on a thing?
I have Rin's Fury, but I don't have a Rin in my upgrade stack.
Yeah, I don't think you need a Rin.
And then ice buff stayed the same, from what I know.
Did you happen to see any of the Nisei stuff? Project Nisei stuff? So they did something really smart. So in the bottom of the card, there's a circular icon, 1, 2, or 3.
Okay.
And they're starter decks. And if it's like a circle 2, that means it's a starter card, and there's 2 copies in the starter deck.
That's very nice.
So when you use it in your other decks, you can always rebuild the starters.
Just based on those icons.
Just based on the icons.
Yeah, that's really nice.
I saw that and I said, you know what? That's smart. Nick, yeah, we actually just sent the old files to the printer for the new system update stuff. System Gateway? I don't know. They're all like Netrunner players, so they name stuff all weird and futuristic. I think System Gateway, I think, is their starter plus some other cards.
Now Brennan changed because I have Brennan here. And Black Cloud Ninja, so that's clean. That's an easy one. When only one of the two things that goes together changes is when it gets problematic. Making my way downtown.
Nick Conley, I crave the run. Nick, were you a Netrunner player when it was happening?
I think so.
Did we ever face off in a tournament? I'd probably remember that, wouldn't I? I was like, yeah, remember Worlds 2015? I was like, dang it. Shouldn't have said anything.
Yeah, that is how you get in trouble.
Oh, we're being raided.
It's like when you start naming names.
Look, Zach, we're being raided. Somebody decided, let's raid these two guys sorting their Ashes card collection into...
This happened to me when you were gone.
What did you get raided about?
So
hello, everybody. Welcome to the raid.
Some somewhat comedic YouTuber who was doing commentary on a Crokinole finals.
Oh, right.
And he was doing it jokingly, right? Because Crokinole's not that
I think we could do some killer commentary on Crokinole.
I agree. We should do that sometime.
Penny throws it into
the go live. We just load up someone else's YouTube video without audio, and we just commentate on it. But then he finished, and for some reason, it started dumping people from that video into our video. So all of a sudden, there were thousands of people. They're like, "Hey, this isn't Crokinole. Why am I here?"
And what were you playing Ashes at the time or something?
I was doing a solo deck building session for Ashes.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
What's up, Raiders? What are we up to? So we got the new, so Ashes is relaunched. Ashes is the game that stopped being printed in what, 2015? 2016? Yep. 2015?
2016. Well, it actually went to like 2019.
It did go for a while, yeah. And then we worked with the publisher, Plaid Hat, and Colby and everybody over there to reboot it if enough players jumped in and subscribed to our Ashes subscription service to make it happen. And everybody answered the call. Within a day, we had over 1,000 people that wanted the game back in print. So we fired up the printers. Plaid Hat said yes. And all of that work is just now getting delivered about a year later, and we're off to the races. So we're upgrading our old Ashes cards to Ashes Reborn, which is all of the new stuff. So it's very cool. Hey, Keith89 said, I've been watching you guys for a few weeks and sent these guys over. I recommended they raid you. Well, thanks, Keith. That's great.
Nice.
I wouldn't say we're the pinnacle of excitement right now or ever, but
specifically right now. But
if you're looking for some card sorting, some light commentary, the dulcet tones of two of Oklahoma's most gifted voices, and and the occasional Nalgene commercial, well, you're in the right place.
You made it. Speaking of water, did Summon Mist Spirit or Mist Spirit change?
No, surely not. It's the baseline of all conjurations. So nothing in this box has changed. This is all clean.
You should be totally clean. Okay. Yours is the easiest job. Because you're just organizing by card type.
Oh, and these are already organized. Well, that does make my
job says, easier. Whoa, Bob Ross says, hold the phone.
Yeah. We say that in jest because our voices are actually grating. Zach's at least. Okay, Majestic Titan. So D'Artagnan's saying it's not about the excitement for me. Listen to this. We should put it on the channel about. It's about the deep thought and random tangents that keep me coming back for more.
All right, put it on the wall.
Yeah, deep thoughts and random tangents.
Print it.
Deep thoughts and random tangents. That's a pretty compelling pitch. Deep thoughts and random tangents. Hello, I'm your host, Steven. Here at Deep Thoughts and Random Tangents. Deep Thoughts, DTRT. DDRT, dirty. Detert?
Dirty. Dirter. So deep. Here we are.
All right, what am I supposed to do now? Integrate. Okay. Here's the next thing.
Oh, no.
This is the hard one, man. This is when it gets difficult. So I actually should just integrate all of this and then do it all at once. We know enough about sorting to know that that's how the human brain works. What's going on Twitch anyway? How is Twitch? Did Twitch figure everything out? I don't know. Everything was kind of like, I don't know. People are mad at Twitch for things, and then they were happy, and then everybody was mad again, and then content creators were like, I don't know, and then
yeah, there was some weird stuff going on.
Yeah, I didn't. People were talking. People were talking.
Where in the world? Oh my goodness!
You've lost cards. They're gone. Van asks, what are we doing with our old cards? You know what I'm doing?
You don't have any of them.
That's right. But if I did, I would burn them in effigy. Like I said.
For now, mine are just in a box because I don't want to make a mistake and throw something out that I need.
I'd yell Reborn at the top of my lungs and put them in a bonfire.
All right, I definitely know.
Is that not what everybody else is doing?
This is the Jericho deck. That's gone.
This is Reborn.
Is this not what everybody's doing?
I do a lot of yelling in my spare time.
People don't know that about you.
Yeah, you've been around the house, you know. Where's all that yelling go? Oh, it's just Steve. He's burning his Ashes
I'm gonna
card.
just carry on with what I know.
Yeah, I'm unnerved by how troubled you are.
Well, mine's a mess because I have upgrade kits and you have to pair the thing like the Glowfinch. I have to find Leo and the summon the Glowfinch spell because Glowfinch got replayed, but I can't find Leo or a summon spell.
Oh, have you looked in here?
Yes, I sure have. This stack of cards here that I was looking through. So
I've got one over here. You want to borrow it?
And part of the problem is there's no way to clearly see what is a. There's not even like a trademark on the bottom.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, this is 2015. I can sort all those together.
Yeah.
So I just have to be careful. And I'm basically making a pile over here of things I have to deal with later because I can't find their counterpart. So
that does sound annoying.
It's a lot. Yeah. I think this is a stack of things that is fine.
Oof. Don't want to make that mistake.
Yeah.
Can't start thinking now. Oh, and here's our Jericho deck, too. Let's not sleep on this. Do you want to keep the Jericho deck together? Oh, I guess we should.
Well, we already
preview content.
We also already kind of broke it apart, though.
Oh, yeah.
Because we built with it. Those are in the deck.
Hey, are any of these cards what you're looking for?
They shouldn't be.
Time hoppers and...
That should all be clear.
All right. I'll believe you.
It's okay. I'm basically working through what I absolutely know. And then that'll at least have me with mostly stacks of things that are together, and it'll limit the amount of stuff I have to search through to find the stuff I want.
Glowfinch doesn't have a summon card.
Well, that might be why I can't find it. Did Leo change?
Problem solved.
Did Leo change? I found Leo.
Oxiridor coming through with the MVP.
I don't think he did.
Justin as well.
Leo and Anguish. That's a good sign. And then what was it? The Glowfinch is a Leo card.
These are good comments here.
So I think that's all fine. Great. I will get there. Just bear with me. And we said that Summon Mist Spirit didn't change, right?
No, it didn't. How could it? What would it change to? Get 3 instead or something? Would that be something?
Summon Weeping Spirit didn't change. Summon Biter didn't change. Summon Ice Golem didn't change. Did Summon Dreadwraith change? Summon Blood Puppet.
You hope.
Summon Mirror Spirit. I think these are all just complete collections.
Alteration there. Best looking game. It's the best looking game. Beast Tamer. Ally. Oh, I see. Okay. I see what you were doing here. That's why I couldn't find the ceremonial. Okay. Ah, you're clever. That's clever. Nothing if not clever.
What was it?
You had sleeved up these magic reference cards to use as dividers. Because as you might expect, it's not the most relevant card, is it? Okay.
You're on to me.
Now, there's some cards in here. Jessa with Fear. I feel like I have an old Fear here. Destroy any you control. If you do, remove 1 tokens from your Phoenix Born equal to the destroyed and then discard. Nope, it's all the same. Okay. I'm cooking with gas now, everybody.
I'm getting there. Old Shadowhound.
Starting with the Phoenix Born. Now, if we just arrange by precon, everything would be way easier. Have you ever considered doing that one?
I have. Too late.
Somebody told us that. Who was that? Can't remember.
Some Nick guy.
Yeah. Not interested. Seemed like it was up to no and good.
I'm interested in doing this exactly once.
So you don't want to go for Reborn 3.0?
Mm-mm. At that point, just I'm on the border of like sort all these new cards and then just buy all new expansions.
Just because it's that annoying? Wow, you must be made of money. Would you buy them through us? We don't even sell them. I can't even make money off of this impulsive decision.
I'm not there. I'm just saying I could be convinced to get there. You know what I mean? I think I know exactly what's wrong.
That's actually sometimes all you need.
I think. Do you have them? All our decks that we built before we got those in, I think are missing.
Oh. There's your problem. Of course. Of course. Christian, with the question that matters here, Nick, if you're still in the chat, could you possibly shed some light on why some of the summon cards don't have the spellbook art on them, like Mounts and the Hydra? Great question. Yeah, what about that, Nick? What about that? My love for this Seaside Raven is eternal. There's Symboli. That's what I needed. This is tough. I can see people were talking about how they were really having to spend some time with this. I totally get that at this point. This is a lot. There's Herald. So Hunter's Mark is still a thing. And then Consume Soul. Right on.
Can drive me crazy. I think that's exactly what happened. I just don't know where those decks are.
Just take them home to, you know, like hang out with them or something?
I may have taken them home for the, when it snowed.
Aha!
Because it's all the cards we were playing at that time.
Let's just assume that's what happened.
Yeah. Somebody did the best I can here.
Doing the best I can. Symboli's done. Aradel.
And I think I was finding some of those cards because I had 2 copies of them. You know what I mean? Like I was able to find some of it because we weren't running all the copies that I had.
Because we had built decks.
Yeah.
Of course. Of course. It does feel awkward to have more of some things with these 2 upgrade kits.
One way to solve that problem.
That's how, yeah, just start burning. Add them to the pile.
Oh, I was saying just buy more.
Oh, okay. Different approaches.
Builders and breakers. Odette. Lovely Odette. All right, now I have this solution. Saw this card earlier. Sword of Virtue. Did that change? Let's look. Law of Lions. Sword of Virtue. Nope. Perfecto.
There's Ramia. That's what I was waiting on. Okay, great. Now you're done.
Emperor Lion. So I need to summon Emperor Lion, which I saw earlier.
Koji. On that lick wounds. Brennan. Fiona. Yes, 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 yes. Man, Mind Maze looks so good.
And here's why I bought 2 upgrade kits.
Discard this unit at the end of the round.
Oh, holy night.
What a cool spell. What a cool spell. I mean, now here's a weird puzzle. I don't think I have... Well, let me check before I say that. I probably put them in the wrong stacks. I've got a Glowfinch here. Jelly?
I had the Glowfinch. I didn't have the summon, but it doesn't exist. So it explained it.
What is Echo's signature card?
The time shifty thing.
Is that its actual name?
Time shifty thing, yeah. No. I'm at the same spot, so let me tell you.
Yeah, Ash's lore, Chris S. I'm with you on this. That Chimera War that Nick was talking about, and potentially doing a co-op thing. Oh my gosh, I'm completely in.
His signature is
Gravity, Chaos Gravity.
Yeah, that's it. I feel like I'm going crazy.
Okay, and then Echo. So Chaos Gravity is an action spell, I imagine. So that I probably accidentally put in here.
And Chaos Gravity didn't change, is that right?
I didn't have an extra one, if that's what you mean. Awesome, Trasher Amos. I just got my upgrade kit this week. Thanks.
Nice.
That's wonderful. Love to hear it. Turn around as fast as we could.
How's your process going?
Well, I'm missing Chaos Gravity. I don't know where Chaos Gravity is. It is just a normal action spell, right? You do like all the crazy things.
Yeah.
Well, wait, you have it in the Echo deck?
Yep.
Okay, so it didn't change. It's just in the Echo deck. And then Odette probably is the same because you got an Odette deck built. Right.
Yep.
Okay. We're on the same track here. Nailing it. Okay, my Phoenix Born are done. And that really is the hardest part. No, the summon spells are the hardest part. I'm just gonna put them. I'm not gonna go alphabetical. That seems a little much, doesn't it?
I'm not doing that business.
But I do want things to be like next to each other. All my root armor's in the same place.
Yeah, that is correct.
All my devotions in the same place, you know.
It's actually amazing how many cards are like exist right now. Like to kind of start a game with this many cards out.
Yeah, why don't they all do this?
Because the barrier to entry is high. That's why.
Yeah, it's true. It's like the LCG problem all over again. You want to start playing for $500? No? Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
See ya.
All right. I'll be here for another year, and I'm out.
Oh, man.
You ever play matching games as a kid?
Sure.
You just like match things? You have those highlights magazines?
Yeah.
Did you?
I don't think I had them as much as they were around wherever I was, like the dentist office or whatever.
Yeah, those highlight magazines were awesome. 2 pictures, and you're like, what's different, you know?
That's right. I was a big fan of Where's Waldo as a kid.
Yeah.
Plus, you know, those books, after Where's Waldo hit, it was like,
It's like, where's Lenny?
where's whatever? Where's the truck? You know I'm right.
Where's the truck? Who could forget my favorite part?
And then they started putting them on the back of cereal boxes. It's like, can you find these things?
My classic old workbook, Where's the Truck? There's the truck. Right there in the lobby.
Lobby bar.
Important time to remember.
Of course.
Whenever you have cards sprawled out on the table like this, there's really one thing that can go wrong. Any guesses? If you spill a drink on them, they're unusable. They're rendered.
That would be bad. Like if you had an open container of liquid.
Now, I don't know if you guys were around when this happened, but Zach spilled a cocktail into his laptop and ruined it.
Got me a new one.
Now, I'll have you know something. As a firm believer in the closed mouth or the closed lid water bottle, I guess you can't close your mouth, you're a hard time drinking. I've never spilled this water on anything important. Not once. Only me sometimes. So just remember, Nalgene water bottle, safest water bottle in the country. Made in the USA, 100% HDPE grade plastic.
89.
48 ounces is my particular favorite because as you carry it, you also get a light arm workout. So it's health all the way around. Remember, next time you're feeling tired, unmotivated, or sad, it might just be because you do not have enough water in your system. Your brain has got to be hydrated. Your blood has got to be hydrated. You're 70% water. You're like the earth. 70% water. So put it in. You know, fill it up.
Ryan says, kickstart that closed mouth water bottle.
Fill it up and put it in. This is my 4th on the day.
Really? That's a lot of water.
Yeah, it's untrue.
Liar.
Anyway, now we have our gamer-specific line of Nalgene's coming soon. I just know that Nalgene rep is going to call in no time.
I got the agreement last week.
Did you?
No.
How much am I making per pitch?
12 cents.
I demand 10,000 per pitch.
10,000 fruit bucks?
No, dollary dues.
All right, this is going mildly better, assuming I find those decks that we built a long time ago.
I am a sexy dinosaur. Asking, Steven, I do remember like 2 weeks ago I asked what I should use to hold my liquids and you recommended a glass. Are you now taking back your recommendation? I would never recommend a glass unless it's a fine cocktail, in which case you should not be drinking it around anything you care about.
Like a laptop.
That's
or your friends.
That's true about any time you're consuming an alcoholic beverage. Never around anything you care about.
Now, any one you care about may be different.
Yeah, make an exception. The hard part is I now have forgotten which stacks are done.
That would make it a challenge.
Is this really all the alterations? Yeah. Altered Beast. Welcome to your doom. If I was...
All right, there's one. Did summon Shining Hydra change?
There was one in my thing. In my little stack of cards, yeah.
I have the Shining Hydra, but the summon card? I don't know that it changed. Making a stack to deal with later.
Stacks on stacks. Okay, I'm playing the matchy game
You
now.
said Ramia didn't change.
Ramia the caster did not. Ancestor Spirit or whatever the spirit thing is that she has did change.
Yeah, Ancestor Army.
Yeah. Okay, now I'm about to be laying stuff out, so we need the wall. Do we need to build the wall? Right there in the lobby. Right there. Okay,
so summon...
This is going to be impossible now.
Summon Ghostly Mount goes to... Does that go to a lot of things?
Yeah, Ghostly Mount, Pale Steed, Spectral Charger.
Yeah, got it. That's going to be a deck I build.
Yeah. No doubt, no doubt.
Have you seen Brooklyn Nine-Nine?
Ghost Horses. Yeah, I've seen it. I mean, I haven't watched it, but yeah, I've seen it. I've been around it.
You actually say a lot of things that he said, the main character says.
Well, I guess I made him up.
It's like, no doubt, no doubt, no doubt.
So you're saying I'm as funny as fancy New York City writers without even having to try?
You're at least as funny as they want Jake Peralta to be.
We're going to make this character sound really stupid all the time. Dang it.
I'm not... I'll neither confirm nor deny the intelligence of that character. I'll say if it were an RPG stat line, it wouldn't necessarily be his core stat. You know what I mean?
Can't imagine what you mean, Zach. We had our Flesh and Blood Armory League kickoff last night, in case you guys missed that.
It worked.
It worked. Over 100 folks playing by webcam last night on the Discord.
And it didn't break.
Nothing broke. We're kind of worried. It was just a wild faith-based test. Which is everything you want. Business. That's right. Almighty Game Genie says, howdy y'all. What have I missed so far? Literally nothing. We're just sorting these cards out. And then Kozlaz on Twitch says, well, at least he's high in charisma.
He is. He is high in charisma. That's not a lie.
It's not a dump stat, man. Some would say it's the most important stat in the world. Human relations?
You know, the people that would say that are the people that would also be talking.
Pretty deep. Pretty deep.
I'm almost through my upgrade kits. How's that feel?
I don't know. I don't even know what's happening anymore.
Alex is concerned because he missed your sales pitch.
Oh. He said he missed your sales pitch. That was pretty important. Kyle Fisher, the armory was nuts. The guy skipped on my game, but it was a good night anyway. Well, that's good, Kyle. Yeah. After about round 2, I think anybody who's, you know, obviously forgotten about it or decided they don't want to do it will be cut.
Yeah.
And it'll be all good.
Did Fiona? She stayed the same, right? Fiona.
Yes.
There's James. Found him.
Wasn't that James thing? Wasn't James involved in the You Just Got Dunked On song?
Yep.
Why is James crying?
Why is James crying?
Okay, thank you.
Because James got dunked on.
I've forgotten.
All right, now we're getting there.
Doot, 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 doot.
I'm almost excited. I just can't hide it. That pile makes me nervous.
Okay, hey, I'm here. I'm done. No, with this. Okay, so these guys are matched up. Another stack in the books. Do you save the hard things for last? Or you do the hard things first?
I'm usually a do the hard things first kind of person. What about you?
I think I'm that, but I'm doing the hard thing last year. But I think it's because I wanted the cards out of my way to do the hard thing more effectively.
Makes sense. Checks out.
How many upgrade kits? So we have 3 upgrade kits floating around here on the table. One of them was an early one. Wasn't it? No, we have 4?
No, well, you have just a standard new collection and an upgrade kit.
Okay, right. So some things I have 6 of. I have standard collection from all the Reborn products, like essentially buying all the Reborn products and an upgrade kit is essentially what I've got.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nailed it. Oh my goodness.
Where did Treasure, I'm thinking of the bonus of having 2 upgrade kits. Is that more for constructed deck play? Yeah. So it's handy just because a lot of the, I mean, it's 30% of the card pool that you now can run in 2 decks if you want to. Some really key cards there. It's not terribly important to do that. Like if I was just me in my own life, not here streaming and sharing collection with Zach, I would just have the one. Just buy all the Reborn stuff and be good, or buy the 1 upgrade kit and be good. But, you know, the demands of all of you out there for us to have the best decks in the format.
Well, it's also like you don't want to have to spend time on camera sorting cards.
Yeah. What a stupid stream. What a waste.
Oh, man. It's too good to be true.
I swear I need to play like a Divine Charm deck so I can use this Royal Charm. Because I think it's the coolest card in this game.
The Divine Charm thing?
Well, just that you can spend a die and then put it on the Royal Charm and then use this dice power for free. The value. That value.
Xander didn't change at all, right? Or Earthquake?
I didn't see any Xanders or Earthquakes.
All
No.
right, he's going in the pile. And did Rin change?
No. Side action, Ice Buff.
Rin's Fury. He didn't change. Why do I have 2 different versions of him? Did you have that?
Whoa. Wait a minute.
Is one a promo from way back?
Yeah, it's signed by Fernanda.
That explains it.
Wow. That's a beautiful promo. Why was I not playing with this one?
Probably because I didn't know I had it. Nick Conley says, alt art alert, alt art alert.
That's amazing.
You have a clear sleeve over there?
Yeah. Wait, clear?
Yep.
No, I don't do the clears.
All right, I'll just put this over here for now.
Here, you want to put it in a non-clear? There you go. That's Rin. Or you want blue for Rin? Icy.
Oh, I have a clear.
Icy blue.
We get
Zach on Facebook, give him the stick. What's up, Zach? You tuned into the most exciting stream ever. Just Zach and I sorting through these
cards.
New cards. But the most beautiful card game ever made, so
tell me this. Salamander Monk. Did either the summon or the monk change?
Did the summon or the monk change? Is it like an old koan?
We're so close.
We were this close. What is that from? You say it all the time.
It's from Rogue One. Director Krennic. We were on the verge of greatness.
Yeah.
We were this close.
Danny from Bloodline. Have you seen Bloodline yet?
Is that a vampire show?
No. Stop. No, it's got the guy from Early Edition in it.
From Early Edition?
You remember Early Edition where the cat delivers the newspaper and it's like 24 hours in advance?
All right, people saying the monk didn't change. Good. But why am I missing a summon spell? Oh my goodness, it's going to make me punch something.
Does it actually summon from a spellbook?
Yeah, the Salamander Monk. Old Faithful.
It's in your decks, though.
It is absolutely. I ran it as a one of.
In your Brennan deck.
But where is it?
Right here.
I think I might know where the... No.
The old one.
The old one.
Oh.
I think I have
impossible.
Potentially solved the problem. You ready for this?
Yeah, what have you learned? Is it in a box? Is it right behind us? Oh my gosh.
Someone used these as a decoration.
If it's in there, I'm gonna die.
No.
Okay. That's why I use them as decoration.
Where in the world? Uh-oh.
I think some of the cards in the decks are the cards. What is that?
This is my 1.0 stuff.
Oh god. No thanks. Abundance. I'm playing matchy.
All right, tell me this. Did Transfer or Brilliant Thorn, are they reborn?
Reborn. I'm working on a graphic. Trash Rama says that early edition episode where he calls all the personal ads a day early and gets the police called on him. Just killer. Just absolutely killer. Apparently you're supposed to be reading the card list. Torres says, wow, an early edition reference. This is the most exciting stream ever.
The card list is helpful to determine what's in the new kit, but it doesn't tell you what's not in the new kit. You know what I mean?
What kit? I swear, if there's anyone out there that watches a lot of Space Ghost, they would find an immense amount of enjoyment in these streams. I think I'm quoting that half of the things that I'm saying. Go get Space Ghost. Go get Space Ghost. We're gonna gravity belt. Empower, abundance. Okay, done. 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 Anybody used Ashes Live recently? It's a great system. Very, very happy with that. Are you serious, Tyler? Sexy Narcissist got a great idea. Just video chat with Nick so Zach can ask what or what isn't updated.
I don't know how people are doing this. It's a miracle. I actually do know how.
Big table?
Yep. All right. I can outsmart these cards.
They're inanimate objects, man.
All right, Brennan got updated, as did the Black Cloud Ninja, so that's all gone. Did Astria change?
These are gonna break you.
Astria
These
changed.
cards are
as
gonna
the
break
does.
you.
Oric is gone. Jessa and Fear. Yeah, they might.
On the verge of breaking. Yeah, it's hers. The episode where he follows the ant the whole time. Yeah. It's like 15 minutes. Silent Cell, I didn't know they had an Ashes Live API. Well, that's good. So we could make a little Discord bot with that, I reckon.
I have seen that. I've seen people popping those cards in the Ashes server as well.
Not in ours, right?
No.
Oh, well, we could easily take the code from Flesh and Blood and throw it into that one.
There you go.
Work smarter, not harder. But also work hard. Do we know who built or builds Ashes Live?
I had a Discord conversation with them. I don't remember the name though. It was like a handle, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Classic. Silent still says that they've written a bot.
We can just paste the bot? Cool. Chris asking, are they doing webcam Ashes in on Discord? Hey, we're gonna probably kick that off here. Maybe as soon as next month. I don't know if we'll be able to hold the bandwidth for it. But doing like a once a week league like we're doing with Flesh and Blood would be incredibly cool. Be very into that. The funny thing about Ashes is actually can be very unforgiving if you're like just starting out and it's like, oh, turn 2, you're dead. You don't even get to pretend like you can win.
There is no hope here.
Yeah, sometimes it's just no. It's like, oh, well, clearly what they're doing is very good and very fast. You play that Immortal Commander?
What's that? Oh, the unit?
Faceless thumb-looking guy?
I have early on.
I need to be playing this. I can tell you're about to break.
Mm-hmm. I'm taking a break from this for a second in my heart.
I take no joy in it. Trust me. Maybe a little. Maybe a lot. You know?
Some.
Maybe a little, maybe a lot. Maybe a lot.
So it says Seaside Raven has changed. Is the new Seaside Raven the one that has a 1 conjuration limit?
Yeah, and has quick strike and comes into play and ops something. Eat at 2 cost. Pray 2 quick strike. Yeah, that's a new one.
I don't know where this stack came from.
Thanks, Xerodor. Skak. Brian said I would like to play Ashes on Discord, so there you have it. Say no more. Oh no, I'm putting these stacks up and I still had more. No! You got to remember.
Wow, SoCal. Glad you're all right. That's crazy. It says, I just want to say thanks I got the upgrade kit Monday. I was just released from the hospital, hit by a car while I was on the way home from work while I was cycling.
Ugh.
Crazy, man.
Hate that. Sorry to hear that. You know, John, the guy hit by a car when he was biking?
I do. It's a crazy story. I can't imagine getting hit by a vehicle. Kind of makes you nervous to exist.
Yeah. Then again, kind of already there. Okay, Living Doll and Hammer Knight. It's going to feel so good when this is done, though.
I just don't know if I can get there.
Well, then we'll play with my collection that you own.
All right.
What's holding you up over there?
I don't know what is old or new.
Mm.
And even if I find it on the list, I don't know if it's old or new.
Mm-hmm. That's a problem.
Yeah.
Well, I'll have a reference.
Summon Wing Lioness. Was that all old or new?
I don't know.
So
whatever's here.
I go to Law of Lions and there's no Summon Lioness, so I can put. I know that's where that's from.
It definitely has 1.0.
The Admonisher. Good. I don't know where it was. The Admonisher at the time.
It was that weird raccoon-looking thing.
Wasn't Echo?
Echo. Echo. Yeah, Alex, we don't know exactly what we're going to do with the 1.0 cards, but I did say I was going to burn them. I would feel obligated to, like, stream that, and I don't stream me burning things. It's just good practice. In case we get into politics later, you know, it's like, yeah, well, here's burning something or disqualifying.
That's correct.
Yeah. This guy's burning things, and then this other guy's not, so...
Let's go with that guy.
Let's go with the guy that's not burning things.
It's not a good look.
Here's Anchor Knots. There's so many things in this game that do 1 damage.
It's the, minimum amount of damage. 1.
Cool, yep. Technically the lowest amount of damage one could do, yeah?
All right. Redirect is on the list. Which means this is old. Call to action. Where's Ramia?
That's what the internet people call buttons.
Let's just pitch this because I don't know. Buttons?
Call to action. Shorthand for button.
Refresh. Did refresh change?
No, surely not. Why would it?
Refresh was a core set card. I'm not seeing it.
Yeah, Chris, yeah, recycle them up. I think that's right. That'd be cool. Charlotte's saying I'd like to make some kind of collage or wall hanging with the 1.0 cards.
Choke got replaced. Let's just see if it's still here. Choke is a reaction discard. Should be in this stack.
I'm making the call here. I'm separating spells from conjurations. Because I use a deck builder.
This is not good. I'm about to box him up. Ship him. Someone else can deal with it.
You're done. He's done.
Choke got replaced. What's the new one do?
Here, why don't you just...
Nope, that's got to be cancelable. Can't be how it works. But I don't know where the new choke is. That's what is disturbing.
Yeah?
Oh, it's in the wrong stack. No, that's right. That's right. Okay. Good. Actionable discards. Refresh in here.
It's funny. I didn't realize this stream was just going to be watching somebody descend into madness.
I didn't either.
Here we are.
I don't see refresh on the list, so I'm going to go with it. At some point, if I'm playing with cards that are not legal, we'll find out.
Yeah, surely somebody will say something.
Steady gaze. Seems fine. Crescendo.
Can the chat help you?
I don't think so.
That Mindfog Owl. I really should be running that card too. They're all good. I know, Ryan. Wouldn't that be? You just put a little small icon somewhere on the card. Just a little icon.
That would be really nice.
Tiny icon, right? One in the budget. Oh, that was quite funny. Wasn't in the budget. To add an icon to a card?
Doesn't cost anything.
Costs nothing. Costs nothing. Here's that Iron Rhino. The new meta. All right, what's the best new combo in Ashes Reborn? Somebody tell me. We're not sure Michael when Breaker of Fate is happening. We're just waiting on the queue from Plaid Hat to send it over our way, and then we'll charge and ship. So we're waiting to find out. I thought it would probably be in the same shipment of the Reborn products, but I don't know if that's actually true. That may not actually be the case. So I guess we'll see.
All right. I am going to do this.
Xeridor, I still don't understand what Zach's plan was.
So,
well, see, I got these stacks of cards. And I'm just going to, figure it out.
So I thought I had pulled all of my 1.0 stuff out. Because I have this box.
Oh, but you hadn't.
I have this box, which has all the cards where we have these.
All the proxies, yeah.
Proxies. So I pulled everything that had a proxy out of my stack.
Yeah, makes sense.
So then I should be left with just stuff that works.
That's correct.
So then it's just about sorting correctly, right?
But then you found old cards.
Yes. So that means there must have been
over then
old cards that we didn't print proxies for.
Yeah, I would believe that.
And so then that means that there's no way for me to tell which of those cards. It's needle haystack situation.
You made the fatal error.
So I think I can assume most of these are fine, but there's also not a list that tells me it's fine. There's just a list that tells me it's not fine.
Right, you need the it's fine list.
So like as an example, I have Mass Heal here. I do not know if Mass Heal...
Is it on that list?
I don't know. But I have this many cards I have to find on this list.
Oh. Is it in PDF form on the website?
Yes.
Can you find replace? Command F?
That is probably the best thing. But even then, here's the problem.
It's here to solve problems.
Let's say Mass Heal is on this list.
Yeah.
Is this a new card or an old card?
Well, you got to read the text.
Mass Heal did not change. One down. This is the kind of stuff I notoriously also do not like doing. But you got to show every corner of this experiment. Here we are. But you do it once.
I feel like it's like a group project now.
Other things that I know
Everybody's here.
Is that all these cards here are the new cards. So I at least know that. I have facts.
How many cards do you have to sort through right now?
A lot. Hold on.
All right, chat, let's get through this.
I do think we will eventually get through this.
Yeah, if it's not on the list, yeah, you put it in a pile. If it is on the list, you put it in a different pile. Then you sort through the pile list. See?
Okay, as an example. And sometimes they change the name, though. So
oh, they did change the name like once or twice, yeah.
So Crescendo, I think, is fine. Sympathy Pain changed, though. I know that. Didn't it? Yes, there it is. But I don't know if this is the new version or the old version.
All right, what does it say?
Play the spell after your Phoenixborn has received damage. Deal 3 damage to a target unit of Phoenixborn.
Seems like you did that to me.
It's close. They just cleaned it up.
Recently.
Because new Sympathy Pain, look at this. This is the old one.
Now it does 2 damage, not 3. New Sympathy Pain is 2 damage, not 3.
1 down.
Okay, let's go, chat.
Bound Soul.
Yeah, Chris is right. Don't let this discourage you. We're in a very unique situation where we had proxies and all sorts of weird stuff.
It's the worst.
This is the worst it would ever be.
If I were totally doing this fresh,
what would you do? Tell us the wisdom now.
I would have my collection organized by card type. And then when I got to a new card in the upgrade kit, I would look through that stack and see if it's there or not. And if it's there, I take the old one out and put the new one in.
Yeah, 100%.
And you just go through your stack one time directly, and then when you get to the end, you're done.
But there's also this way. More fun for me, I guess.
Transfer, not on the list.
Okay, done. We got that one done. So you're cruising now. Look, that's one.
Action spell.
It's like one a minute.
Seal.
I've been
Seal's not on the list.
kissed from a rose on the bay.
Enlightenment. I think
It done bad and getting mad at the way on the way.
there was also stacks of stuff that I had checked, and that's where it got confusing. Sleight of hand.
Ooh.
If I say anything that sends off alarms to chat, let me know. Shatter polls.
I'll let you know everything that they said. Zach asking when the 52 card pickup begins. Has the joke already been made? It has not, Zach. You're fresh. It's a fresh joke.
Call upon the realms.
Ryan said I hadn't even opened the packs yet, so I just went down the list one pack at a time. Problem is the card on the list and in the pack weren't in the same order as the box, which was fiddly. Chaos Monkey's got it. Seal, no change. Enlightenment, no change.
Great.
Keep going.
Rally the troops.
Rally the troops. Change or no change?
Shared
Deal or no deal?
Shared sorrow.
Apt.
So good. Open memories. Is that the same old thing?
Oh yeah, you can search your card for a deck. Rally, no change.
Blood chains.
Wade Jones said, this is so painful, I might have to go back to grading essays.
Blood chains changed.
It's the most productive stream you've ever seen. It will actually make you want to go back to work.
Blood chains changed. I found one.
Chains?
So I need to know what the new one does.
Chain of Fools?
Okay. This has got to be the old one.
Did it have too much text on it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Freezing Blast?
Sexy Dinosaur is saying, if a card looks like you could play it with Yu-Gi-Oh, then it's old. Do you have a lot of text on the card or something?
Yeah, remember all the angels that got their wings?
Yeah, tons.
Ice Trap.
Probably no change.
Looks normal.
An Ice Trap?
It's a leaf for the reaction, though. Is that too little? We'll see. Dispel.
No change. Freezing Blast, no change. Ice Trap, no change. So you're good. Freezing Blast, no change.
Out of the Mist.
Out of the Mist?
Are we out of the Mist yet?
Are we out of the Mist yet, are we?
No change.
Is that the last of them in your hand?
No. Chant of Protection. But it is going fast enough.
Here, let's get a little change in the scenery here.
Chant of Protection changed to Safeguard.
Look at this.
Chant of the Dead. Changed to Chant of Worship.
I'm done.
Hypnotize.
Something changed recently.
Yeah, I had a few of those.
Okay.
Hypnotize looks like it did not change.
Boom.
Call to action. Didn't change. Sleeping Widow. How do you, there's a card that plays that, right?
Yeah, summon Sleeping Widow.
But it's not like a spell.
No, it's when something dies, yeah. You get to pop 2 spider babies out of it. I guess I'll just put these over here in my fully organized pile.
You had it easy. They're missing. That's what I keep running. This is what I was running to earlier. Not only would I find old and new, but then I would find missing.
Where'd you put the cards, man?
It's going to drive me crazy. All right, let's just get as far as we can get. Some or Molten Gold is fine.
Sure, it's fine.
Salamander Monk, we said didn't change. Did Rising Horde change?
Yeah, Jason said there's something insanely satisfying about piles of cards everywhere. It's like we're in the Dragon's Lair, which was a fun spot in Chelsea, Oklahoma.
The old Dragon's Lair?
Or was it a strip club in Stillwater?
No idea.
One or the other. When it comes to things in Chelsea, it's always one or the other.
Mob Domination didn't change. This is a lot.
Hey, I'm going to get the other... so there's one. I'm going to get this other decorative box.
To store stuff
and
in?
use it as my second storage box, you see?
Royal Charm changed. Right? Do you know what the new Royal Charm does?
Use a charm or a divine. You can use its class power side action.
That's the new one.
I think it was the old one too, wasn't it?
But it changed.
Okay, it did change. Wonder what changed about it.
Let's find it.
Okay, this.
It's a side action. This is the old one.
Spell.
Abundance?
I think abundance did change. It's not helpful though if I don't know.
It didn't. If you would like, since I have decks built that I like, you were going to build something?
Yeah, I'll build something.
Infusion Spores. Feeling it. Didn't change.
What are we going to build? What are we going to build? Now that I have all of these hip new cards. Okay. Collection is here. I'm waiting on these to be sorted. But that's like 1,000 years away. So like we're not going to wait on that.
You can take anything you want out of there. Resonance changed, right?
Ooh, that Royal Charm deck. Sexy Dinosaur. That sounds exactly like what I should be doing.
Resonance didn't change. Weird.
Royal Charm Majestic Titan. Oh my gosh. For real? That sounds wonderful. Actually, so I've got, hold on. I'll show you how to actually build a deck in my world. I'll grab my computer. telling you, we're showing you real ashes here. The grind.
Not showing you someone dying off screen. Empower. Oh, that's interesting. They zoomed out on the art. Look at this.
Why would you ever do that?
Oh, it's because there's less text.
Oh, right.
So they show more of the art.
Hello, I'm at my laptop now. Oh, I need my mic before I make that joke.
Purge is fine.
I'm at my laptop.
We're getting somewhere.
So while Zach descends into madness, I'm going to be at ashes.live. What makes it live? I wonder if the development site is called ashes.development.
Got the strings are the same still, right?
Pulls the strings. I don't know. Do you want me to check for you? I'll be on Ashes Live. Okay, here's how you do this. You go to Ashes Live. You use your collection to provide a nice space where your computer doesn't overheat. It's the number one rule. Put it on skis. That's what I've always said. The computer's on skis. I am pleased. Okay. Should I log in? Do we have a Covenant account on this?
We don't. Not as far as I know.
I'm not going through all that. Wait, do I have to build a deck, you think?
Dreadwraith the same. I think so.
Decks. Log in. I think I have to log in.
I meant to do Command F, and it was typing already, and so it was Fredwraith. Which just was funny.
Okay, private deck building. I'm gonna guess I need an account here. Okay, here's my email. I'm gonna make us a Team Covenant account.
Perfect.
It's gonna be under my email. Okay, your account has been sent an invitation, right? Well, this should be easy. I'll just go to my email, and then I imagine I'll just click an activation link. Create your Ashes Live account, yeah. Okay, click the Create Account button.
PDF is definitely helpful.
Username, Team Covenant. Wait, can we just do Covenant? I wonder if we can get away with that. Use this password. I've got a password generator here on the computer. Per profile. Decks played on stream by Covenant.
Strange copy changed.
Okay, hey, we did it. It's saved. Create my first deck. Build my deck. Okay, yeah, welcome to Ashes Live. I got it. I can't. Oh, choose your Phoenix Born to get started. Okay. What? You know, I don't know.
Is Rose Fire Dancer the same? Looks like it. Going with it.
This is not a game really that you start with a Phoenix Born, is it? So who runs Royal Charm the best? It's kind of a loaded question, isn't it? They'd have to be, let's see, Charm and or Divine. Can I run it out of Saria? I might do Saria with that sweet Raven. Raven Royal Charm? All right, I'll switch to PB later, says Nick, so I'll do it. Okay. Saria. Okay, done. Now, they want me to add dice. All right, I'm just going to add... this is nice. Ooh, they add it right there. I'm going to do 5 and 5 to start, so I can get to the meat and potatoes here. Okay, now I get to sort by Charm and Divine cards. And then I'm going to click this little box to actually look at... Oh, man, that looks so good. Have you seen this?
That does look good.
Little slides. You guys see this? Hold on. Anything incriminating? Password, social security numbers?
You don't have it where they can just see your screen?
Look at that. You see the little... You see the little art and stuff? That's very nice. Okay. All right, so Royal Charm is the first to include here. Let's just start there. And well, am I going to include 3 of them?
Royal Charm?
Imagine a world where every turn you get 3 free Divine or Charm dice effects. That's a world I want to live in. Hey, wait a minute. I'm going to need 3 of these. Huh. Why do I always find myself in this weird stack a ready spell 3 times on your first turn nonsense? This isn't healthy.
It's like you have a type.
I just want to do the concept and do it justice. Maybe it's a 3 of in the deck. First 5 is later. First 5 is later. Okay, Majestic Titan. Yes, first spider removal. Okay, 3, 4, gigantic. So it's like a cooler Iron Rhino. Let's just go down the cards. I'm not sold on Majestic yet. Now, Soraya is bringing the Raven. Seaside Raven. Comes into play, destroy a target unit with life value of 2 or less. It's attacking it, deals its damage for units in battle with it. We need a way to buff the life of this thing.
What are you buffing?
The Raven.
The Seaside Raven.
Seaside Raven. Now, I do like the idea of Divine Power Die onto the Raven for a quick strike. That's very nice. Somebody really cared about this site. You can definitely tell. So we can give our Raven Devotion, remove an exhaustion. It can counter for free, but it can't attack. No, we don't want that. Holy Relics. Well, there you go. +2/+2. That's a bonkersly good Raven. Raven pretty good with power through, guys.
Huh. I think I may be starting to unwind what happened here.
Power through is really good with the Raven. Oh my gosh.
What's power through do?
+1 attack and overkill 1. So if it kills something, it does damage to Phoenix Born. But the Raven is a 3 attack with quick strike.
So it hits first.
So you side action, make it a 4, swing, and it hits first.
And then when it destroys something,
their Phoenix Born takes the damage.
Seems pretty good.
Ooh, I like that.
Quick strike with overkill is obviously, not obviously necessarily, but it's very good.
That's really nice. Let's go 3. Let's go 3 power through. And why not 3 Holy Relics? We're just playing around. We're just starting. We're just looking.
Just add a bunch of stuff.
We're just looking around.
And then you can tailor it later.
Anything we might want here. Now, I generally just don't play the cards that are not playing the game, you know what I mean? Although Soraya is kind of a... She's kind of a mill archetype. I'm coming around to mill.
I mean, I think mill is a fundamental part of Ashes, right?
Yeah. It's the end game state.
So it's the best version of a mill strategy in a game that I've experienced.
Hey, Ash is live in the chat. Hey, great. Glad you're here. This is great. I'm having a great experience. You know, the problem with using Soraya as your Phoenix Born is there's really nothing to key off of except for that Raven. So I suppose it's a Raven deck.
And what's her ability to do again?
1 heart to draw a card, and then you can choose a player to discard 1 off the top of their draw pile.
Gotcha.
Which is a generally good ability, I would say.
Yeah, just generically good.
Okay. And now I'm just really looking at what are the interesting things? And I think you start with ready spells. Actually, that's the best strategy. Start with your ready spells and see what you can do. I got a spell board of 4, so I probably need at least 3. I want at least 3.
Didn't you, weren't you off that train for a minute?
Yeah. I'm back, though.
Times a flat circle.
You can always do the enhanced strength thing with Raven.
Final cry changed. Am I correct? I occasionally just need to check.
Final cry? Change. Yeah, I think I remember seeing that one. Got all the laws.
Better wording. I see.
They control. You control. Man, the problem with going Charm Divine is I'm already going to have that Divine Illusion deck built up.
With?
Well, with Xander currently, but no matter what, it's going to be in there. So what if we did this differently? So the Charm Die gives things -1 until end of round. So let's say we go a different direction.
By golly, I think I may be figuring this out.
Did you get there?
Only through a miracle.
Maybe Charm Nature. Then you do have Root Armor. Okay. I'm gonna force myself not to play Divine.
You don't have to.
So somebody tell me something. What's the best use case for a lot of charm dice that do -1 attack? Isn't there cards in Ashes that say, like, if their attack is 0, something bad happens?
Body inversion's bad.
Oh, yeah. You can lower their life to 0 and then flip them, or lower their attack to 0.
Yeah. Which is particularly good because a lot of units have like 1 or 2 attack.
Yeah.
So it's a convenient way to deal with some big things.
That's absolutely hilarious, actually.
Not that I ever want to promote body inversion.
My gosh.
That's like...
Oh, Nick's body inversion's printed. Why, Nick?
He thought of it.
Why did you take away all of my fun? Made everything so tidy and unbreakable. There are cards that they have 0 attack. That's right, Ryan. So where would I... Somebody knows what these are. What do I type in? 0 attack? Surely that search won't work very well. No, didn't. Attack is 0? Probably not going to like numbers. Let's say attack. Okay, let's just search that out. I feel like Dark Presence was important in all of this. Reduce the attack value of a target unit by 1. Terrifying, yes. Okay, here we go. Attack value of 0. Let's say that. Law of Fear. Place 1 exhaustion token on a target unit with an attack value of 0. While in battle, the attack value of all attacking units is reduced by 1. Wow, this could just be a... I think Terrifying is right, Nick. Somehow I think you're the right person for this.
Think he's played it?
Yeah.
Living Doll changed. Come full circle.
Wait, oh no, I'm in the thing where I don't know if I'm pressing on or off. I'm going to unselect everything and see what that does. Okay. Yeah, amplifies. So amplifies an interesting use case. Choose a target unit you control with an attack value of 0. Add 3 for the remainder of the turn. Huh. That's weird. Thank you, Daniel. Yeah, next level laptop stand 1.5 right here. All right, let's look at Terrifying too. Let's see what Terrifying
That's
is.
actually hilarious.
We get Beast Mage, Frostback Bear, Nightmare Mount. Okay, let's see where we are on these. How do we cast Nightmare Mount? Okay, I need a way to find out the spell that casts this.
Magic Missile.
What's it called? Like Summon Steed or something? Summon Ghostly Mount. Okay. Dang it, I'm back in Illusion in Music Note. There. Beast Mage's Music Note. Frostback Bear, of course, is going to be Leaves. I'm sure of that.
Shadow Guard, give me nightmares.
Man, that card's so good. Whew.
I'm cooking with gas over here.
Wait, Gigantic? What does Gigantic do?
Isn't that where they can't block if their life or attack is
I don't know
not
if it's
big
life or if it's attack. Life value. So life value is Gigantic, and then Terrifying is the other one. Okay.
Is poison now called Fester?
Yeah. And I've got the Shining. Isn't the Shining Hydra now like illegal?
No, you can't start with it and something else.
No, I'm not going to get into that game. Burn it. And it is Angel. Okay. So it looks like I have 2 lanes here. It actually looks like it's Sympathy, Charm, and then Illusion.
So you want 3 colors?
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that. And it's actually Summon Ghostly Mount.
I've been hijacked.
Oh, hello. Remove an unexhausted ally you control from play. If you do, put this Pale Steed or Spectral Charger onto your battlefield. And Pale Steed or Spectral... Oh, Nightmare is the one, so I've got to do the big one. I've got to focus to that. It's impossible. Nick, there's not enough terrifying cards. I want to play that Beast Mage. I think I'm finally going to play that Beast Mage deck where you have to care about first and not first player.
Oh, like when they basically get better if they're... depending on where they're at.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so we got something kicking here. I feel this. What other... I need help from you guys in the chat. What other benefit is there to reducing opponent's attack aside from the obvious?
You mean them having less attack?
Yeah. Your stuff being safer, of course, is one of them. There's no terrifying things in Divine. That's very confusing to me. I would have expected that to be the case. We could also go heavier in Frostback Bear. Man, it's just so wide open. It's kind of intimidating.
Like sorting your cards.
What's up? Your bro's in the chat.
What up, Tim?
Other bro.
John?
Uh-huh.
Nah.
Uh-huh. He's right there, waving at you.
What up, John?
We're all connected in this crazy world. It's probably just Illusion Charm. Dang it. I was hoping to get away from that.
Okay. We're this close.
We're doing it. We're going Dark Presence. How do I add this? Oh, I'm not building a deck anymore.
You've exited the game.
Yeah, I exited something. Oh no. My decks. Untitled Syria Guideman. There we are. Got it. Okay, and so it looks like I'm on Illusion now. I like that though. I think Royal Charm plus the card I was just mentioning. All right, editing. I'll call it Syria Royalty. Royal Syria. Okay. And now, Dark Presence. It kind of fits. Is she in the art on that?
Who?
No, that's not Syria, I don't think. Okay, we'll start with that. We'll get Dark Presence. We'll get Royal Charm built up. And then we need some summons. All right, what's going to work with this concept? Abundance? No, I don't really want to go that far into it. 3 with Amplify, that doesn't really work. Battleseer? Battleseer is great. 3. Wait a minute, I'm going to have 3 allies with Quick Strike and the Raven with Quick Strike. This is unbelievable. Actually,
so you're at all Quick Strike.
I'm with this. Yeah, I'm totally with this now. Beast Tamer is interesting. Armored units would be good. Yeah. Armored units would be good. Beast Tamer I'm going to put in for now. Because when it's in a battle, it reduces attack by 1. So, like, if there's a 2 attack unit, you Dark Presence, and then you -1 from the Beast Tamer, and then you pull through with Terrifying. That's pretty interesting. Blood Archer, place a wound token. Nope, not in the right colors there. It's not restricting. Oh, it's showing me anything that has those, and it's not an either or situation. I see.
What is Aridel's signature card?
Aridel?
Mm-hmm.
Blue Jaguar.
Is that so?
Nailed it.
Great. Helpful. Who is this person?
This is a weird
Herald
deck. You test unit you control. It's really about Quick Strike. It's really about Quick Strike, isn't it? Okay, no worries, Ashes Live. That's cool. Yeah, Nick's got a good point here. Unit Guard can be a good support for Quick Strikers. Keep pressuring there. I'm going to have to run Divine, and I hate it. Let's get through the list. All right, let's get through the list. Anything interesting? We're going to get through the list. Okay. I think our options are Illusion or Divine, ultimately.
Weren't you saying you're not going to do?
I know, but, like, it's here. Rescue the Bird with Angelic Rescue. Pretty good. Also uses the Lion. Goes to the Royal Charm. Deal 2 damage to target unit you control. No, don't need that. Body Inversion, don't need that. Celestial Knight? Well, of course. Is my Royal Charm deck just going to be a Celestial Knight deck instead?
He's pivoted.
We're moving. Dark Presence. Destroys unit.
We are making progress over here.
You almost, yeah, you look excited there.
I'm coming around the corner. Did the mean straight up just not change? What about Koji? No Koji. What's it? He's good.
Devotion's an interesting card. Is it a play? Devotion on a quick striker is pretty annoying. Play for a ready spell. Place it into your hand. I'm not going sympathy. I just can't. Man, there are so many cards that do similarly good things. Must be blocked if able. You play all that creepy stuff. You always get into that ceremonial magic. You know? The goat magic.
I guess. That is true. Ooh, tell me this truth. I do get into the darker side of things.
Hit me.
What is Cole Rorken's current spell board?
Oh, I can look at that on Ash's Live.
Is it 5?
BRB, I'll let you know. Cards. Cole. Cole's current spell board is 4.
The new one.
Seemingly, yeah.
So the old one is 5. Let's see if this holds up. Yes, great.
Holy Relics. Holy Knight. I mean, maybe I'll play some Holy Knights. So, you know.
It's never too late.
Man, Immortal Commander. That's a great little unit right there. Imperial Ninja. Man, Imperial Ninja is pretty good. I remember, didn't you build like an Imperial Ninja deck? It was all about pressuring cards and whatnot. Change all dice in your active to a class side. Yeah, a lot of fear's got to be in. So you may draw, no play reactions. Light Swordsman, Quick Strike. There it is. I'm playing some Magic here.
Who's your Phoenixborn currently?
I don't know. Currently Surya with the bird.
To be determined. You do like that bird.
I love that bird.
You've always been a seaside guy.
Alterations. The Polarity Mage has some sense here. Power Through is just the jam with that Quick Strike. Oh, it's so good.
Power Through gives overkill?
+1 attack and overkill, yeah. It's like 4 damage Quick Strike. That takes care of anything in the game, really.
Almost any issue you might have, yeah. It's going to go away.
Huh, Purge is interesting. All right, let's check out this. No, yeah, man. Yeah, I gotta leave all the weird stuff for you.
You can do whatever you want. You got your own stuff now.
Yeah, but this is Reaping Angels. Like, I don't want them reaping all creepily. I want them beautiful.
As angels ought to be.
I think so.
Are you an angel?
I'm about to just take the plunge and make it a mill deck.
Oh no, we finally arrived.
I think we've done it, man. I think it's time.
It is kind of like in Flesh and Blood. We have to have certain decks built so that we can at least experience them in case we ever wind up at a tournament against it.
Well, it definitely seems like what Charm's trying to do most of the time.
Yeah, they're just trying to charm their way to victory.
Just, hey, you know.
You didn't realize you were dying, but here we are.
Here we are. Life value of 1. Block for the remainder of the turn. Attack. No. I mean, I could play Shadow Guard again, I guess. The problem is you're kind of drawn to the same cards.
No matter who you're playing.
Because they're the ones you like. I mean, Shield Mage with Quick Strike is really quite good. Side of your choice, Strange Copy. And then you've got all of the summon guys.
Is there Summon Brilliant Thorn? Is that a thing?
Yeah, those weird little spiny dinos.
Or do they come from something? Do they come out when something else goes away, I feel like? The seedlings?
Yeah, that
like
makes sense.
The end of the chains, the Charizard of the stack.
Yeah. And like a 3/2 Charizard.
What is the name of the thing it comes from? The chat now.
Well, now I've got to look at Leo. Okay, I think I'm about ready to start narrowing this down.
Good.
I think the main things I'm looking at are Raven with Power Through, Dark Presence, Quick Strike plus Divine Dice off the Royal Charms. So we're going to do Royal Charm, Dark Presence, which means I'm only going to have, I just need 1 illusion die. A single illusion die.
Wow, bold. It's less bold than these parts.
Yeah, it's just great. It's great now. I'm thinking about gravity training. What's that? There's that lion that comes in and gives you a law of your choice.
That's the Emperor Lion.
That'd be the one. All right, let's look at Emperor Lion. Yeah. Okay. Emperor Lion it is.
Heal? Heal didn't change.
With the law and place it into your hand. Lead play lock without paying any of the costs. Yeah, you're going Emperor Lion. I mean...
What's the law you're after?
I'm going after Law of Fear, which I love saying.
Which one is the fear? Is that the one with damage can't be prevented?
So when it comes to play, you place an exhaustion token on a unit with an attack value of 0. And then while in battle, the attack value of all attacking units is reduced by 1.
So it's just an AoE -1.
AoE -1. Most importantly, you can exhaust something that's 1. That means you can exhaust something that's a 2 attack. Now, question. In a battle, is a battle only between 2 units? Like if I do 3 and it goes through to a Phoenixborn, it's not in a battle, is it? The new rules would tell us.
That's interesting.
I'm working on a gravity belt. Battle is any attack, says Nick. So it's -1 to everything.
Hey, you know that stack of cards over there that had the Mage on top of it that you put somewhere the other day?
The Mage on top of it? No, I
Shield
don't
Mage?
know that. You looking for like cards? Oh, those? This here? Shield Mage?
But there was a stack of cards, remember?
Oh yeah, they're all gone.
Okay.
This was all the ones with the proxies, and then underneath was all normies.
20, how many Phoenixborn? 20-something?
20-ish? An attack value of 0. If all your attacking units reduced by 1. Okay, I can get it. I can do this. Life here. So now the question becomes Royal Charm. You probably open memories? I think we're getting here. I'm back. Back to first turn open memories. Ugh. I didn't want to be here.
But here we are.
Yeah, no, for real. Do you guys have any like general deck building rules? Number of allies, number of conjurations, that kind of thing. Dark Presence. Some of these ready spells again. I don't think Gravity Train is going to make it. Royal Charm, Emperor Lion, Dark Presence, and one more thing.
My brain hurts.
Ouch.
1, 2. There it is.
Hey, question for all you big brains out there. Summon Mindfog Owl. Focus 1 ability here. If you spent any snakes to activate this spell, you may choose one snake spent and resolve its dice power without paying its cost. What happens if that interacts with Royal Charm? Can you summon Mindfog, use the free snake, put it on the Royal Charm, use it for free again? So you get essentially 2 free snakes. The questions that matter. I might drop some Mist Spirits up in here. Orchid Dove onto your battlefield. Okay. That makes sense, Chris. Using it requires you to place the die on the unit so it does not double with the charm. Totally reasonable. In my apartment. This Gilder spell is really weird that you cast it with a heart, but then you use a leaf to mouse it.
Yeah, you have to have... It's a double type, right?
Yeah.
Making it go down a very certain path. Brilliant Thorn goes to Indigo Creeper, right?
Yeah.
That's what I'm missing.
Yeah, something like that. Or vice versa. It's really great. You have to use a frog and a snake to summon the silver snake. That's absolutely hilarious to me. All right, what about Steadfast Guardian? Let's see what this is about.
That's the kind of flavor I'm here for.
Yeah. It's like, oh, it's like nature.
Hypnotize? Did Hypnotize change?
Ooh, I like Steadfast Guardian.
I swear there's stacks of decks somewhere missing.
I mean, I believe that for sure.
But I just don't know where they're at.
I'm going to play some old school Ashes here. I'm going to bring in some Conjurations on the first turn. I'm going to bring in a Ready spell. I'm going to play an ally. I'm going to promptly lose.
Promptly.
Oh, I can't forget about the... I can't forget about the Summon Seaside. I don't want to forget that.
Your Summon Seaside Raven?
Mm-hmm. You're going to have one of those. Okay. You just run one. I mean, it'd be cool to have multiple ravens, but this is Ashes. Isn't it a 1 now anyway? I think it's just a 1. All right, Dark Presence, summon Seaside Raven, summon Emperor Lion, Royal Charms. Right on. Yeah, Thales. So as someone who hasn't actually had a chance to play Ashes, that deck building for the game looks really daunting. So you just, honestly, you just have fun with it. So I'm literally saying, I want to build a Royal Charm deck. And then it was like, well, all right, so put 3 of those in there. And that puts you, really, you want to be playing Divine and Charm as your dice. So then you just look through all the Divine and Charm stuff, and you're like, huh, what would this look best as? And so then you're like, well, Royal Charm's Divine dice gives me +1 as a side action, which is great with quick strike units. Or gives my opponent -1, which is great with a card like Dark Presence. And so then the deck kind of starts to take shape, and it's like, okay, well, I want Dark Presence because it works well with Royal Charm. I want that Seaside Raven because it works well with Royal Charm. And so I'm on Soraya, and I was like, okay, cool. And now the next step.
Question for you.
Mm-hmm. What you got?
Herald Westraven was redone.
Yep, seems right.
And I think this is the new version.
I think this is a mill deck. Dang it. I'm doing it.
We did it.
I'm doing it. I'm fully into it.
Do you know, it says Consume Soul is now Dark Transformation.
Okay. That's his signature.
But I can't find Dark Transformation.
No, well, that's a problem.
Yeah. I concur.
Oh, here we go. Okay, this is getting crazy. Target player discard 1 card at the top of their draw pile.
I have officially lost my mind. I've gone crazy.
Is 1 dice for 1 damage enough?
You need to do that about 20 times?
Yeah, right? That's not enough. I'm gonna go 1 Purge.
The new card is Consume Soul. Oh, well, that's not. Okay. So the new card is Consume Soul. And Hunter's Mark stayed the same. So here's Herald. These are extra.
And I'm kind of building my first 5 around my, basically what I want my spell board to look like. So right now it's looking like I want 1 Purge, summon Emperor Lion, summon Seaside Raven, and a Royal Charm.
You are cooking up an interesting deck.
I mean, yeah, interesting is a good word for it. Maybe an Open Memories?
You were listing a lot of cards that I like that I have not used with the other cards you were mentioning.
Yeah. And then I'm going to type in discard to see where my mill at. It's not a lot of places. Memory theft, kind of.
I'll tell you what, I think I did this just all wrong. It's not the end result's not wrong, but how I got there.
It's like one of those, what is that, Saw? That horror movie where you got to solve a puzzle or something or die?
You die.
Yeah, I feel like you're kind of doing both.
I would have been dead. So like I have these Sleeping Widows, nothing to summon them with.
Justin is welcoming me to the mill, the worst kind of player group. Chris, I'm doing mill. But I think I'm just doing light mill. Just a little here and there. I don't want to go too far into it.
All right, there's the Summon Sleeping Widows. An Indigo Creeper. Where that conjuration ran off to, guess is as good as mine. Lord Almighty. In here, let's just go digging. Also, Masked Wolf and Summon a Blue Jaguar. Let's see if I can find any of this.
Oh my god, this is going to be the most annoying deck on Earth.
You think you can top your previous?
Oh, I do. I really do.
I don't know.
This is insane.
Huh. So the previous Jericho deck, by the way, had Summon Turtle Guard. Also had Summon Lucky Rabbit. What's that? Look at Lucky Rabbit. He's adorable.
It's so adorable. Yeah,
Look at this. Oh, you can't see it. I was not ready for that amount of cute. It's like, ah.
This is adorable.
Don't use that word a lot. It is adorable.
I'm going 3 Purge. That's how you know it's getting real here. That's right, Paul. I'm running Larry King. That's right. Larry King, he looks like an owl. Oh my god, I'm on those orchid doves.
All right, hey. Brilliant Thorn hasn't changed. Is that right?
I don't know. It's still like green dinosaur looking thing.
I think I just solved some problems.
Orchid dove. Hilarious.
You really are going mill if you're going to the birds.
I don't think I can go to the birds. That's too much for me. That's too much, man. Come on.
Okay, you're going to 6 thorns. All right, great.
An orchid dove with devotion is just too funny for me.
A devoted orchid dove?
It's not good. I'm not gonna do it. It's not gonna make it happen.
Neither.
All right, mill players. What are the other mill cards that are worth having? Do we have to get the L's? I surely are they. Oh no, I can play the owls.
Larry Bird.
Larry Bird, he looks like a king.
Hold on one second. Masked Wolf changed?
I'm playing the freaking owls. Oh no.
Look, this is why we have problems, dude. All right.
Playing a bird deck.
Now, look at this.
Yeah.
Masked Wolf, the printed version.
210, proxied. Well, that's got to be the right one.
It's like that Pam meme. It's like I was asked to spot the difference from these two pictures, and then she's like, "It's the same picture." These are the same card. Am I wrong?
Those are the same card. Yes, they're identical.
So it had a proxy, which is why I put it in the. This has been replaced. I couldn't find this card.
Somebody was not doing it right. That was not. Oh no, if I'm going to play Law of Fear, I've got to have room on my spell board. Ugh.
Yeah, you got to leave one open for that.
Well, that becomes less exciting. This is all becoming too much.
Summon Blue Jaguars. Did it stay the same?
Yeah.
Who dunked on me?
We dunked on ourselves, man.
Not only did I print these out, and we manually cut all these out, but they're the same card.
Return to soil. All right, Chris. What's that one worth?
Now this is what's terrifying. If any given card could have been printed and I thought it was a proxy, it could just be the right card sitting in this box, unless it was a conjuration or something linked.
We can't think about that. We can't think about that.
This is why you don't throw away your old cards. Because there will come a moment where I'm like, I want to do this. And you're like, yeah, why don't you use this unit? And I was like, that's not what that does.
Yeah.
And someone's going to be wrong. And there's no way for me to tell right now. The way to tell is if I got a list of all cards.
That's somebody out there in the community should really think about doing that.
I mean, it's on the DB, right?
Yeah.
So I could literally go through every card and verify it.
Enchanted Violinist. Here we go. Now we're getting mill. We're going to get this done.
Okay. So word on the street is that there are 21 PBs. Phoenixborn. Before Jericho.
Do you know that means it's PB and J?
PB and Jericho? I feel like you were waiting for such a joke to come along.
Yeah.
So I'm at least going to make sure I have them.
Oh, man. Imperial Ninja, bring it on. I get to play those Imperial Ninjas finally.
You've been talking about them a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Nick, quick. Do these stacks look like it's enough cards?
Help. Help.
You have your cards sorted by type, right?
Yeah, I've got them all. Right
there.
there.
But they're in the decks.
They're on my laptop stand.
Yeah. Well, I was going to say, technically, our stacks should be the same height, but they shouldn't be. That's bad science.
No, you don't want that. That is bad science, yeah.
I read an article
Good.
this morning. America's finally #1 again at something.
What did we get?
#1 country in the world at spreading false information.
No way.
Yep.
Really?
It was false. Just kidding.
You've been talking to your brother recently. Did Tim tell you that?
No, he didn't. He didn't.
Oh, wow. He would love that.
But I thought it was funny. It was a real article, though.
Oh, remorse.
21 complete Phoenixborn.
Done.
Look how great this looks, too.
Isn't that awesome? You get to choose one of those to play.
I'll be a champion. That's what the card is saying to me. But like looking at the spread of Phoenixborn, I can definitely tell you that I have been playing as my favorite characters.
Yeah, right.
Like when I'm looking, it's like, all right, as an example, I'm just going to go through. Echo looks awesome.
Yeah, you love
Would play
Echo.
as Echo.
Yeah.
Rin, a little too happy for me.
Well, that's why you have the angry alt art version.
Oh, he is angry.
Yeah.
Look at this.
He's like fighting with his bro on that one. Look, that's someone who would play. That's
I would play.
For
I would play that. Yeah. Brennan, absolutely. Leo, again, too happy and a little too like birdie. Victoria looks amazing.
A little flamboyant for you, huh?
She's my kind of crazy. She's happy, but she's like that's not just like I'm genuinely happy. That's like
it's like Joker.
Something bad's about to happen to you.
That's Harley Quinn style. Also, I'm drawn to Leo like seriously, except for I hate everything about the way he plays.
What's the glow finish do?
It's a bird, so you can imagine. Doesn't it just like block? Is it a good blocker?
It's got unit guard, and then they discard the top 2. But he's also got anguish.
Maybe I should be playing this.
I mean, it is mill.
Man, it's just mill. Maybe this is a Leo deck I'm building, actually. Oh, no.
Odette? I like Odette. Astria, she looks cool. I don't know that I would play her. Maoni, definitely. Yep. Saria, I could maybe.
See, I'm
Koji,
so drawn to Astria
absolutely.
and Saria.
Well, this is perfect. James looks cool.
Why is James crying, though?
But he's definitely a zombie guy, right? All right, cool. Yeah, just looking through the list. Tell you one that might surprise you, I'd probably play Aerodel.
Yeah, you should.
Oh, she's really attacky. Blue Jaguar, I never get to play her. She's nature. I thought she was illusion. She's just nature. You just always play her with illusion.
Yeah, nature and illusion. Because doesn't the Jaguars take illusion or something?
No, they're just basics.
Oh. Yeah. I'm just doing it wrong, man.
Harold, cool. Xander's cool too. He's like the Bravo of Ashes.
Yeah.
And the Mean looks awesome, but she doesn't play like I would play anybody.
Okay, I've got a light mill deck here.
Casual mill.
Yeah.
Just so we're aware, I think I've done it.
It's official.
It's the only time it's going to be official is after like 5 years when I haven't run into a missing card or a problem. There was definitely a moment in the pit of my despair, though.
You almost didn't make it out.
Well,
You?
I was genuinely sitting there thinking, is it worth just buying everything new?
That is how you know you did it wrong.
Yeah. It was dark and full of terror.
That was a dark spot.
But I'm going to keep everything just in case, because there'll come a moment where you have something I don't, and I'm going to have to go digging.
No.
It's okay. This dark box is my reprint box.
I'm not sure about Devotion. Although, Devotion on Beast Tamer is so good. Oh, he's already got alert, though. Okay, so you don't want to really double up alert.
And I'm going to make this official.
I might have a Devoted Emperor Lion.
I mean, that does make a certain amount of thematic sense.
Okay, really the question is, how do I get 3 Royal Charms out as soon as possible? Isn't that what we all need to be asking? Bobby, I'm definitely playing Soraya here. But I'm playing it weird. So, okay. We're going to do Summon Emperor Lion, Law of Fear, as a great little, slow the game down. Everything can't attack quite as much. That's going to be good, and you get your big 3/3 Lion. I think that's a really strong, slow the game down play. Then we got Royal Charm. I should be spending... Now, I'm going to have to be careful not to mill myself, so I actually might need those changed dice cards. This is a horrible deck.
Horrible in what way?
Bad.
Not what you were supposed to be doing. Specifically, that's the opposite of what we agreed to.
The power side is the good side?
Yeah. I mean, it's the most powerful side.
Okay.
I just can't believe I finally made it.
I have to play Call Upon the Realms.
Okay. I like that. That's the one with like the shining door opening.
Yeah, but it's changed 3 to a side of your choice. That can't be worth a card. I guess it
Honestly, last week, I found myself, especially on that first turn, meditating like 4 dice.
Yeah.
And then I ended up losing to not having cards in my deck.
Yeah. And that's what I'm trying to prevent. I don't want to lose while the game is slowing down.
You're going to slow the game down.
Yes.
So you're going to play cards that give you the advantage for having slowed the game down.
I'll look at Abundance. I know Abundance
You sound
is
like a fun player to play against.
It's horrible. I'm sad that I'm here.
Sad, but continuing.
Oh, Abundance is like Illusion, isn't it? Yeah, I don't want that. I'm not doing Illusion. I'm doing a different mill deck here. Okay, so we got Law of Fear. We've got... I'm going to go ahead and add... what was that card I just said? Call Upon the Realms. I'm doing it, but I don't think I'm actually going to do it.
You're doing it, Peter.
You know what I mean? Is it the only card that changes dice up, though, I guess, is maybe the best question. In these 2 houses, I think it is. I could go 1 Illusion and drop in Shifting Mist, but... Man, maybe that one... deck building.
My brain.
I'm going to need Shifting Mist. There's nowhere... If you're going to use Royal Charm, you're going to have to do Shifting Mist.
That seems like a card people play a lot of. Like I remember that in one point being talked about a lot.
Yeah.
Like it was almost an auto include for most people. But that was back when you could get your dice removed. So things change.
If I do Shifting Mist, I can technically do Abundance. I can technically do Dark Presence at that point. This is getting weird, real weird. I don't like this at all.
What have I done? Look at this. I am well pleased.
Call Upon the Realms can't be good, right? It can't be good. Spend a card, change 3 up. So you save 3 cards, right? You save 3 cards because you don't have to meditate.
If you're making the game long, that makes a lot of sense to me.
Yeah, okay. Shifting Mist is gone.
You're in new territory. You're in mill zone.
I know. I've got to factor in all sorts of different things.
It's not what you're accustomed to.
No, I like playing the game. Law of Fear is back in. Royal Charm is in. Seaside Raven is going to be my threat. Beast Tamer is just great at wasting time. Just absolutely phenomenal.
Oh, that brick house?
Yeah.
Jeez. You're just like, play this thing. It's like, well, I can't play anymore. I'll just wait until the opportune moment that never arrives.
Can you imagine? So Beast Tamer, -1 anything that's in a battle with it. And then it also has Law of Fear out, so you're -1 attack to everything. So it's just like, well, I can't.
The next phase of my project here.
I think basically every turn is Lion, Law of Fear. Play things with Royal Charm, give myself Charm dice to make you -1 attack. So now the question is, how do I get rid of a lot of small units at once?
What's your magic types?
Do
you have nature?
No, that would be too easy. Snakes and lions, which I don't think are good at that. Meteor. Yeah, nailed it. That's it. 1 damage to all units, and then equal to the number of...
So you get rid of a bunch of 2s.
Yeah, and then that's particularly good because if I spin those lions, I can put them on Royal Charm. All right, Meteor's in. Other problems that need solving? 1 big unit. There might be an exhaust that I need to have. Pack an exhaust here. How about... Now, Chain Creations is pretty... That's pretty interesting. All right, tell me this. What do you think?
I'm here, man.
What do you think about Chain Creations?
I cannot pay attention because I'm not in.
You're not in
anguish.
agony.
Yeah.
So here's how it works. You deal 2 to a conjuration.
Uh-huh.
If it destroys the conjuration, then you place an exhaustion token on the spell that casts that conjuration. Not always that great, because most of the time you have 1 of conjuration, you cast it, and it's already focused.
Now, if it is already focused, can you only focus it if it's not focused? Because doubling it down is awful.
Oh, right, because it's not an on-off switch. You stack them in this game.
So, like, if you know, whatever it is, think about playing against your Rhino deck. They summon a Rhino, and then you're like, all right, focus it down. And it's like...
That's terrifyingly good.
Yeah. Or things they can have multiple copies of and play. They summon 1, and then you focus it down twice, and then the next round they're not going to get to summon it.
Chain Creations is good.
Even like your own Seaside Raven. It would be pretty annoying if I just locked it in.
Oh my gosh, Nick in the chat here.
Exhaust everything. Yeah, that's the dirtiest card in the game. Neil, Meteor.
Oh my gosh.
Any AoE effect?
I'm playing a Westeros Bleeds deck here.
Are,
this is disgusting. I hate myself for
Tap
this.
my 4 influence, discard the board. See you next round. In the middle of the game, would you like to start over? Okay, cool. You remember that? There was a card in Star Wars TCG that if you played it, you started the game over.
I do remember that, yeah. Don't print those cards. That's not right, you know?
Nick saying Neil is top tier control. It is. Yeah. Anything that has an all printed on it?
Yeah.
It gets there.
All right. We're here. I think I've got my list that I can start honing.
I'm working on a gravity belt.
All right, what are you doing over there even?
I'm going to build a Victoria deck now. You were like not all that excited about her, and then all of a sudden you got really excited about her when we were doing the initial content.
Yeah, she's awesome, man.
And then you loved it, and then we got the real cards in and you never went back. So I'm going to use this as my opportunity to take
that's fair. What's Saria's battlefield?
Well, it's
you know, off the top of your head,
you should ask. She was just in my hands.
Yeah. Her life.
Her life is in your hands, dude. Saria's battlefield
is.
Where's she at? I just had her. Saria, the dinner hostess, right?
Yeah.
I declare. Someone's going to answer in chat before I do. Where did you go? There it is. 4. No, 5.
5? That's respectable. That's enough. Enchanted Violinist is going to do work for me here. Immortal Commander is interesting as a side, simply as a side action 1 die. Huh.
I like the Immortal Commander.
Interesting threat. The old thumb head? Thumb man?
What was I doing with Echo that was...
Echo!
I don't think I was doing anything interesting.
Great. I kind of want to get that Ironworker out. If I'm just going to dirtle around, I may as well have a lot of cards. You know?
Yeah.
You should just sign and place it into your hand.
He's not wrong, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm running these shield mages. Shield magi, if you will.
Yeah, we all are. You scream, I scream. We all scream for shield mage. I'm in the phase where I'm actually building my deck so I can give your cards back.
Oh, wait, you're doing all of that? Oh, good. That's very nice.
Yeah.
Glad we finally got here.
Oh, my God.
Enlightenment. Okay, so they have a lot of exhaustion manipulation. Divine does. Yeah.
What is enlightenment?
What is enlightenment? Man, Neil is so good. I just saw it again.
Neil and Meteor are 2 of my favorite cards by a lot. All right. Just doing it. Life is suffering.
Man, do you run Mind Probe? Do you guys run Mind Probe?
I ran Mind Probe in my Kylo Ren deck.
So choose a target opponent, reveal the top 5 cards of their deck, choose one, remove it from the game, return the rest in the order that you want. What's up, Guardian of Fun? Yeah, it's happening. Ashes 2.0. Let's go. So good. Choose X allies you control. Understand. Wow, Rally the Troops with Neil is incredibly good.
Was Rally unexhaust your stuff?
Choose X allies you control with 1 or more exhaustion on them. Place them into your hand. Remove X wound tokens from your Phoenixborn.
So you exhaust the board down.
Then pop all your allies back to hand and heal your Phoenixborn.
Ideally, what you do is you use all your allies first.
Yeah.
Then you exhaust everything. Then you bounce yours, heal your stuff.
Yeah.
But, you know.
But we're not living in a perfect world, are we?
Never. At any point ever. Do you ever?
Unit of Phoenix, prevent all damage. I mean, Seal is just annoying, but that's illusion. I don't need that. You start to see the lanes that these magic schools go down, and it's really cool to see.
It is really cool. I just had an idea.
Transfer is interesting too, isn't it?
You ever just get in the middle of something and then realize a way better way of doing what you were about to do?
Yeah, Nick, hey, I'm with you on this.
What are you with him on?
Spending too many dice on mill effects early can be a trap for mill decks. Battlefield control's got to come first, which is true. That's where the Seaside Raven with power through and stuff is going to whittle things down, and then we're going to make it happen. Okay. Probe and Pull is a Soraya classic move. Remove 2 threats out of 5 with her ability. 2 threats out of 5. Yep. Okay, let's see what her ability is again. Draw a card, something. You may draw one card, choose a target player, discard one card. Yeah, okay. Okay. I get that. Ooh. I'm playing like Advanced Ashes now. It's terrifying.
You made it.
Man, Victoria, are you playing? You're playing Victoria? Copycat's so good, man.
I will eventually be playing Victoria, yes. I will eventually get them.
Nick also saying here that in the Ashes League Finals, first 5 Purge nearly won the game. I was thinking about doing Purge. I must be on the right track. I'm going to do it my way. Slightly wrong. Undying Heart.
Sounds good.
Not terribly important. Power Through. Devotion, I'm still not convinced about. I think you have to have a unit guard for that. I'm going to make the cut. Ready spells we've got. Summon spells we've got. Okay, hey, we worked through here. Now it's time. Oh, I need to run. Man, this 4 spell board is actually a problem. If I just had one more slot. Man, if I just had one more. Top of their draw pile. Okay, we're down to it.
Feeling good?
I'm going to lower my quantities all to 2 on here, and then I'm going to go to 3, the things that I definitely want. We definitely want Enchanted Violinist. I feel like this is a key mill card, a good deal.
Yeah. Gotta play that song.
I'm going to 3 on Light Swordsman. I think you gotta play Light Swordsman if you can. You got tricks. We're gonna go Shield Mage on a 3. I mean, it's Shield Mage, right? What more could you ask for on a Dirtle? Call Upon the Realms, I'm with. Kneel and Meteor, I'm with. Open Memories, Mind Probe, Return to Soil. Let's go. Angelic Rescue. Probably not. Remorse. Yes. Okay.
I like whatever you're getting into right now.
Well, you know, you got to be careful. A lot of ideas are trying to happen all at once. 6, 7, 8. A lot of thoughts in old Leader's head. 6, 7, 8. 11, 14, 17, 20. These decks are small.
They are very small.
That's the problem here.
Even if you're running 3 copies of every card, you literally only get 10 cards in your deck. 10 unique cards.
Is that why a lot of... So if I go 3 of Open Memories, I think I can bust a lot of these down to 2. Enlightenment, I don't need. Change Psyche. It's so good. Universally valuable.
What is Enlightenment?
Power 3 Raven is strong. Light Swordsman. Yeah. You think it's Ironworker, you know?
Do I like the Ironworker?
Yeah. I'm going to go Imperial Ninja. I'm cutting the Ironworker. I'm cutting Immortal Commander.
He's making cuts.
Indeed. So many cuts. Okay. Let's go 2 Light Swordsman, 2 Enchanted Violinist. Maybe 3 Shield Mage. Or perhaps Shield Mage doesn't matter at all. Shield Mage doesn't matter at all. Two Shield Mage. Change Psyche is good. I think Neil and Meteor are 3 ofs. I'm going to go 2 Mind Probes. I'm going to go 2 Return to Soils. 2 for an Angelic Rescue, maybe? Probably not. Yeah, maybe. And then Remorse. Okay, what are we at? 45. Okay, we're at 45 cards. 15 more.
Oh my gosh, you're 15 over?
Yeah. Okay.
You're almost there.
I'm worried about my board control here. So I think I'm going to go back to Devotion. I'm going back to Devotion. Where all great things are. Okay, Devotion and Power Through. 2 ofs. Cutting Light Swordsman. I can't even say it out loud. You can't cut Light Swordsman, right?
Well, you got to cut something.
It's so hard. Why is it so hard?
It's good that it's hard, right?
I think it's good. Yeah. I think it's good. 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7. 8, 9. 1 for Surya. I think I'm putting Beast Tamer out. First turn of the game and never again. I mean, Imperial Ninja Shield Mage is just kind of where it's at, so we're going there. Enchanted Violinist, yes. Devotion, you're back out. You're out. Call upon the Realms, yes.
You gone.
Change Psyche. No. Gone. Mind Probe. Mind Probe. Remorse is the #1 card here. Angelic Rescue. All right, what are we at? 40. 10 cuts.
We're almost home. 7th inning stretch. I'm getting so close to happy zone.
10 cards. 10 cards. Okay, 1 ninja. 1 mage. There's 2. We need a big cut here.
Are you at the point where you're cutting?
Getting rid of Mind Probe. It's gone.
Where you're running your one-ofs, especially in your opening hand?
Yeah.
Great.
I think Return to Soil and Remorse are good. I don't think I have time for Angelic Rescue. Yeah, I don't think I have time for that. 35. 5 cuts. Here we go. Five cuts. Uh-huh. I think I can cut Power 3 because I think I'm going to get that ability from the Royal Charm Divine Die. Side action +1, swing with the Raven. I missed the overkill, but it's not critically important. These decks are so small. Three cuts left. 3 cuts.
What? Who's your Phoenix Born at this point?
Soraya.
I like it. We haven't. I don't think we've, outside the precons that we played for a minute, built her.
Yeah, okay, Neil. Meteor. Is Call Upon the Realms a 3-time spell? Man, I think it is. I really think it is. Then Remorse.
What's it do again?
Call Upon the Realms. 3 dice in your active pool to a side of your choice. All right, I'm at 30. I've done it. I've done it. The end. Hey, we've got a mill deck. All right, now
Actually building it.
I get to go to the collection, my new Phoenix Born collection, and I get to look immediately for everything in a beautiful, tidy way. So we've got...
You make it sound so appealing.
I'm in marketing, man.
That's right.
And you too can have this experience where you rack your brain for 5 hours about what the heck you're going to do and how you became a mill player suddenly.
Whoops.
You're going to be disgusted with yourself. But otherwise, it's all fine. All right, so there we got our Phoenix Born. Now we go to the ready spells, which are right here, organized beautifully. And we're going to pull out Emperor Lion, Seaside Raven, Royal Charm.
Close combat.
It's a great card. I want to be playing Purge. I really do. I really do. I refuse. Doing it my way, Zach.
You really want to be what?
I'm doing it my way.
McDonald's?
What? McDonald's?
Did you say you were also hungry? You ever know people, you do, you worked in the store, that they'll basically aggressively change the topic they want in a way that is trying to make it seem like that's where you wanted it to go, but obviously it wasn't. It's like they continue, it's like they're answering a question you didn't ask.
Yes, I know what that's like. You betcha.
It's like, yeah, I was thinking that illusion is like the best dice. And it's like, wait a second, I didn't say that.
Is that what you were saying? Okay, there's the summon spell. Okay, perfect. I'll come back to you in a second.
I feel like close combat's gonna be one of those cards that we printed stuff for, but it didn't really need it.
Printed stuff for you mean?
We printed the cards, so then I put it in this box. Hold on.
Okay, done.
It's possible at this point. I was originally of this mind that I might end up burning the extra cards at some point.
Oh no, I'm gonna have to do a transfer from top to bottom. Perfect. Wait, no.
Those are two different boxes.
Oh no, I've got the bottoms of both. How did this happen?
No, it didn't need change because it used to be called Spiked Armor.
Wait,
Okay,
oh no,
this
is the wrong box. All right, we're going back. This might be loud again, sorry. Oh, now they're upside down. Nope. All good. Woo! Yikes. I was asking a lot of myself there. Ultimately, though, pulled through for me. Okay, don't need you anymore.
I'm impressed.
This is just a bottom thing.
Yeah, it's because I had you in the wrong stack, eh?
Okay, now, allies. Okay.
I've got a just somewhat unfortunate reality for you in a minute.
Oh my gosh. For real?
It's not. I said somewhat.
I don't want unfortune.
Can I get one of those unfortune cookies? That would actually be hilarious. It's like an omen cookie.
Shield Magi.
You know that's funny.
I do know that, yes.
I feel like this is a whole Simpsons episode.
You know this is funny, right? Yeah. Yeah. I need to go to 3 Shield Mage. Who am I kidding? Let's drop down. We just got a sprinkle of mill.
If I know anything, it's that when it rains mill.
No, I need to go 3 Evermores. Maybe you don't need... Okay. Do you need open memories? Ah, it's 2 dice. I'm going to go down there. All right, 3 Shield Mage. 2 Violinist. How much do I want those Ironworkers? So much. So much, man.
All of the much?
Yeah. One day I'll play all these vampires, too. Feel good about that.
Got hold of the vampires. I'm a deck that you're just really pleased with.
Yeah.
That's how I feel about my Brennan deck.
The old burn?
The old burn. It's easily the one that I like. I'm like, I don't think there's any cards in here that I'm questioning at this point.
Yeah, that's nice. I think this mill deck would get destroyed by burn.
Excellent.
It's like, oh, you want a Dirtle? I got you one better.
Dirtle this.
Yeah, Emperor Lion. I think in the grand scheme of things, I'll have to run these owls. These 3-eyed owls.
Larry Bird.
It's the only way.
It's so much, for some reason, the idea of Larry Bird is funnier to me than Larry King looks like an owl.
Larry Bird, he looks like an owl.
Yeah. Don't know why. Can't imagine.
So this actually goes really quick once you have, the cards.
Yeah.
It's way nicer. There's my Emperor Lion, and I need a
And like the
Raven
decks
now.
really aren't that big.
Yeah.
So then it's easy to store and shuffle, and there's significant upsides to that end of it. I'm so excited because I am not only about done with this portion of the pain, but also having my decks built. Or, like I already had decks that I'd like to build, and now I'm almost there.
We can just come in and play in like next week.
Well, and like I was running into this before, which is we were sharing the one collection.
Yeah.
So that I was already running into issues where like I was using cards I wanted to be using in other decks. But then when you divide that among 2, it's like we had 3 golden veils. This is a problem.
Yeah.
Where are the monks at?
Oh, where's that summon Emperor Lion? Oh, I know where it is. It's in your deck.
These are cards. This is the unfortunate reality.
That's all right. I'll deal with these guys later.
Well, those are cards I'm handing back to you.
These are my cards.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. But there will be a summon. Yeah, there's an Emperor Lion. Bing. Okay. And we've got the Emperor Lion. We've got the Seaside Raven we need. That's going to be in Saria's stack. It's not over here yet. Saria's stack. I may have... Did I already get that? Yes, I got all that. Okay, that's all done. Beast Tamer, obviously. Now I need my action spells.
Where are the monks at? I know they're here.
Action spells. The final.
They're there.
The intro. The intro. Okay, meteors. This is where the magic is. When you have this many action spells, that's when you want to run Ironworker. Return to Soil. Then we can do 2 of those. What a cool card. Awesome idea. Cool art. I love it. Here's Neil. You get 2 of those babies. Wow. Astria doing work on that card.
She's cool.
I think I cut Mind Probe, yeah. Dispel. I'm going to get Mind Probe in somehow. Amplify, transmute.
All right.
Somehow. I don't know. It's got to get in.
It's just got to fit.
It's got to get in there.
I love it.
Okay. What are we missing? Call upon the realms. Call upon the realms.
So almost done giving you all these. Like, this is the last deck that I need to go through to figure out.
Nothing here.
What are you looking for?
Call upon the realms. I'm sure it's probably something in here. And open memories. I may have some of my own open memories in the... No? It was in the Rhino stack for a while.
I have a big pile of them, so I might have your extra ones.
Hmm.
I mean, if you can't find it. I don't know which ones are ones that I should have extras of and which ones I have just essentially...
Somewhere the wires got crossed.
Probably my favorite moment of
Just call upon
today
the realms.
has to be when whoever it was like, I'm still just not sure what Zach's plan was.
I need open memories. Oh, I've got one.
It's a good start.
All right, I have one open memory.
He remembers.
Let me see if they're in here. I love this Xander deck so very much.
It's good. I feel like we're both slowly getting to the point where we like decks that we're playing.
Ah, they're both here.
Boom. There it is. So I didn't have them at all.
Nope.
I feel better.
This is just the kind of card I feel obligated to run. What's up, D'Artagnan? You can maybe find a webcam game on our Discord server and the Ashes Live Discord. I just had to Google Ashes Live Discord, and then...
They also do, I think they call it First Fridays.
First 5 Fridays? First Fridays 5?
They play on Friday nights on the main channel. And they're starting to do it with webcam because people don't actually have cards.
Good. Good.
Okay. So look at this. Sorted collection, 3 decks, fully built and sleeved.
And sleeved?
So those are the decks I had previously. And I basically went through my collection to find these cards to put them in a stack to give back to you.
Yeah.
So that I wouldn't have to take these out and then put these into the sleeve because that seemed extremely inefficient.
Yeah, you don't want that.
But I can also... You're dividing by type?
Yeah, I'm dividing by type. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. Okay, and then we're supposed to be using katanas on these?
No. Yes. Do you have these? I
Yeah,
have a
hit
bunch
me.
of these.
Hit me, hit me.
Here's a big stack.
I got my conjurations in peach. No. I'll put them in.
Do you have that stack of cards I handed you and you said I'm going to deal with this later?
Yeah, they're over here.
Do you need to at least sort that for
I
you?
mean, sure. If you're doing it. There's nothing quite as satisfying than going through this process and then ending with a deck build.
Yeah.
It's like
and
it's
you've
like
got multiple decks built, right?
It's like a world of opportunity. Yeah,
because you have Xander and what was the other one you had built?
I've got Xander and the Rhino, Ren Rhino. And Antonio, it's not on Ashes Live. I don't think we can publish decks yet. Maybe I'm wrong about that. Obviously, like that's always assumed that maybe you're wrong, right? Like, you know, when people say maybe I'm wrong, it's like, well, I kind of started there.
I'm always assuming I'm wrong.
This is inefficient. Neil is a beautiful card.
Agreed.
This?
It's one of my favorites.
Even got the Frostback Bear to Neil. Kyle, you can use your phone as a webcam. I don't know. I don't know if you can do just the phone. I feel like you have to have a computer and then you use the phone as your camera on your computer. But don't quote me on that.
I think there's a way to do both. As an example, by the way, like cards you have because you also have the upgrade kit.
Yeah.
Meteor and Shield Mage.
Beautiful.
Which is really handy. Golden Veil alone is worth it.
Surya, you need to be in this peach sleeve. I mean, that's just the color palette we're looking for here. Do we decide if it's Surya or Soraya?
I have no idea. Pronunciation is not my forte. In case you weren't otherwise already painfully aware. Words in general.
Okay. Wait a minute. I have 30. Oh, those are conjurations. I have 31 cards.
How did you do this?
Oh, I cut a remorse earlier. That's right. Okay, yeah. All right, all good. So we cut the remorse. And is there, I feel like there was an ally that brought back allies. The Revival Pact is there. As shuffle them in, I don't want that. Shepherd of Lost Souls.
What about it?
It gets an ally from discard pile back in. And I feel like that's pretty important. I think I could run one less Shield Mage, put a Shepherd in, and that gives me a little bit more maneuverability in my game. So I'm gonna put the Shepherd in instead. There it is. Oh, I love this card. Looks great.
Are you playing Emperor Lion?
Yeah.
And you have Emperor Lion.
I do.
Oh, it's because Emperor Lion's new. Do you have Summon Emperor Lion?
Yes. It was in the old stack of your deck, your old Divine deck.
Old the mine deck.
Then you handed me the stack of all the cards, wherever that you're sorting right now.
Okay, great.
Yeah. I already rifled through and grabbed it.
And are these the same unit?
Looks good. Yeah. I think.
We're built on a house of sand. When it collapses is really the question. Not if.
It's all gone wrong. Every time I think it's safe, it is not. All right. Hey, I've got it built. So let's do a quick little look at it.
Unease. That's the word I would use to describe this.
I've got to get Mind Probe in here. Hold on a second. You've got to get Mind Probe in here. How many laws do you run in your Emperor Lion? Do you run 3 laws? If you're running the Emperor Lion?
I mean, yes, because part of the problem is, well, this is maybe the better question. Are you going to meditate?
Some.
Because if you're, that's the thing I've run into when I run less, which is just that if you meditate and that law goes out the door.
Yeah, okay. That's a good point.
Got a problem.
It's a very good point. I could also just get less greedy and run 1 Royal Charm.
But why have less when you could have more?
Let's be honest, that's the right thing to do, right?
Because you just don't need that many Royal Charms?
I mean, it'd be nice to have more, but throughout the game?
Yeah, I don't know what to tell you.
I'm leaving it as is, man. Ugh. I hate these decisions. Ugh. I'm leaving it. Leaving it. Okay. Done. I'm going to put these back where they belong. That's the important thing. You got to keep it. You got to keep it organized, or what's the point?
I'm with you. That is.
It all goes sideways.
Correct. Yeah, the moment you let it drift at all, it's a big waste of effort.
It's not what you want to do right now, but it's what you need to do.
It will make you happy that you did it later.
So much of life is really about how much of now are you willing to sacrifice for later.
We were talking about that not that long ago.
Because that makes your later now better.
Yes, always.
I mean, it's easy to get too caught up in later now, where you never enjoy now.
Right. Just don't put your stuff away. I've got this sorted for you.
Well, I'm not doing any more sorting today.
Well, it's sorted. You just need to put it in the right spot.
I'm gonna put it in that, but I've got other cards, don't I? Like, there's other cards in this stack that probably you have, unless you ran all 3 ofs.
So all of these are 3 ofs?
All of them.
Yeah. I think what I would do when I would pull any out is I would always pull all of them out, no matter how many I was using.
Okay.
And then I would put them with the deck.
All right.
So that they stay together.
I believe it.
I'm verifying right now.
Action. Okay, actually, all my reactions and allies are over here. Yep, there's my allies. I know Shield Mage almost from the side of the card. I can see it shining
yellow
through.
Card. Oh, wait, it's an ally?
Yeah.
It's here.
Well, I got some in my deck, too. Oh, great.
What is enlightenment?
And then Remorse. Remorse. Reaction spell. Here's action spells. Action spell. Action spell. Alterations. Reactions. There you go. Remorse. Here you go. Done.
All right. I have stuff to hand you. You have allies?
Yep.
These are 3 of allies.
Okay.
You have reaction spells?
Yeah.
3 O's.
Got it.
Do you have ready spells?
Yes.
Spell boards, 3 O's.
Ready. Spellboard. Spellboard. 3 O's.
Action spells?
Yes. Oh, this box is getting tight.
Do you need another box?
No. No.
got 'em.
I just need to resort my piles. Just don't pay attention.
You're good. Alterations?
Yeah.
Phoenix Born?
Yeah.
Ready conjuration spells?
Mm-hmm. These are the books.
Mm-hmm. Now, I had used these without using the summon spell, Summon Fallen, because there's an event or there's an ally that brings them out.
I have all the conjurations in a separate place.
Okay.
I'm doing some experimental jazz on that.
These are the things that I was not running 3 of.
All right, give me just a second.
You're good.
Go ahead and just do it while we're here.
I just can't believe I made it.
It's an important lesson, isn't it? Alterations are going here. Clears us some space, and then summon books here. And then you gave me a bunch of fallen. You gave me this fallen.
Do you have the Summon Fallen card? I don't know. There's 2 ways they come into play.
I just keep all the conjurations in a separate.
So then technically, here's 2 allies that I wasn't running 3 of.
I'll just put them in.
We're almost there
Let's just do
to
it.
perfection.
Give me this 2.
Then next week we both have 3 decks built and sorted collections. Miracle. Action spells. Ready spells here. And then alteration.
Is it ready spell? No, reaction. It's ready spell. And then alterations.
People want these.
Whew.
Touchdown! Wow. That was a process. I knew it was going to hurt, especially because I had all these proxies. But the fact that there were proxies that seemingly were exactly the same, that's what actually, that was the thread that unraveled everything that I was doing. Because I couldn't find certain cards, and then it made me think I had the wrong stack.
Everything went sideways real quick.
Yeah.
Let's talk about this.
All right, hit me with it.
All right, we'll just do a little quick rundown while we're just give some meat on the bones over here. All right, so I think my first 5 is gonna be Summon Emperor Lion. Obviously, Summon the Raven. Royal Charm. Summon the Raven. Now you can start with an Open Memories if you're cheeky. That's what you're looking for.
Just to like know what you're getting?
Yeah. And then we'll do essentially 3 dice here. That's free. That's nice. And then 3 more dice here, and we can shift these up. So that's your 6 dice. And then I think you also do.
And you're planning on getting the law.
Yeah.
Because you're summoning the lion.
Yeah. So that cost me an extra die. I think we accounted for that. That's 7. And then our 1 of Beast Tamer. That's 9. And then 1 for Soraya's ability. And that also draws a card. So you got some interesting play there. You could probably free a die up to see. You probably draw first thing And then you just kind of see like, well, wait, I've got some options at that point probably as far as what I want to do.
Another thing I don't mind doing was because, and it depends on which one you need, but usually the turn 1 law isn't as relevant because your opponent's not doing as much.
Yeah.
So playing it, because it's just an action, and having those dice to do something with your other card.
True story.
You have 2 more cards because you have another card to start with. You only have 4 right now.
That's true. Yeah, you got the card to start with and you got the law.
And then you draw another card.
So, I mean, you may be...
What's really nice about this is that you can either summon the Raven or the Lion.
Yeah.
With the same 3. And like if they don't play something that makes it make sense to bring out because the Raven scoops something up, right?
It does.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's true. You want to wait and scoop up with the Raven. So your options here probably, can you believe these cards? You could do a call upon the realms to go up. You could also just start with an open memories and have true. Then you get my favorite thing, which is basically let's just go here. We know we're gonna do at least do 5 charm. 100%. We use 1 on Soraya. Play the Royal Charm. Open memories, let's say 2 dice. Another Royal Charm.
Because the whole thing with the Royal Charm is you get dice back.
You get to use the dice powers.
Mm.
Yeah. But that's why Call Upon the Realms is important, because you need them to be on their power side so that you can actually
trigger
dunk
the
on
charms,
them.
yeah.
Right. But then, you might have a turn where like...
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you're a double lion, and then you can summon the Raven, pump for 4, and go to town. Or, and this is the real point, is like you Royal Charm, then you play Open Memories with a snake, and then you can Royal Charm again. Let's see you get that. I mean, that's -2. So it's -1, do something, -1, do something. You're like, you got a Beast Hammer, -1, everything in battle with it.
They're going to have a tough time getting through.
It's like, so you just start dirtling.
And if you play a Shield Mage, they can't even attack the Beast Hammer.
They can't even attack, and that's why maybe you should just drop the Shield Mage, because you're lowering attack values anyway. Mm-hmm. I've already convinced myself. You know what's going in there instead?
Mind Probe.
That's right.
We did it. We got it in there.
You nailed it. We found a spot.
So like the interesting thing though is if you're playing the Lion and not summoning it, because you still have an extra card in your opening.
Yeah. I've got a great
technically
first
here,
5 option.
And then you're drawing something.
Yeah.
So it's nice because it's like, well, you can either summon a Lion, or you can play whatever else you're going to get, or you can optionally summon one of these 2.
And maybe you start with a Kneel. I mean, you've got a lot of play here on the first 5 with this.
Yeah, I like the idea, especially with Saria drawing you a card.
Yeah.
Going into turn 2, you only have 24 cards on your deck left. So you're going to draw 6, or 5, 6,
mm-hmm.
a 4th of your deck. So if you have 3 Kneels, you should see one most turns.
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
It's a lot of kneeling. All right. Well, you're gone, Shield Mage.
She gone.
Thanks for playing.
She tried.
And we will come back next week and see if it even works.
Well, that was, I just was head down and then I looked up and it was now.
Yeah. Very Eastern of you.
I do feel lighter right now.
I feel better about things. Huh?
Man, probably around 3 o'clock. I don't know what was going on, but it was about halfway through that. There was a moment where I almost put all my cards away and said, I'm going to deal with this later.
But no, perseverance is a virtue, right?
Yeah, but I knew I wasn't going to quit, I just kept digging.
Too devoted to quit. The Zach Bunn way. Well, hey, thanks for joining us, everyone. I'm going to keep sorting through and putting these cards away as I do. Get that Shield Mage. And we'll come in next week, and we will actually start to test some ideas for what these decks are actually going to be capable of doing.
And we'll be prepared.
And is 3 Royal Charm too many? Yeah. I think definitely. But I want to see what it's like. In my perfect world...
Because are you milling? You're not trying to win.
Well, it's all damage.
You're trying to win in the end.
You take the damage as you can take it. I think Seaside Raven is there to take care of threats.
Yeah, because even mill needs to win by damage at the end.
For sure.
So you got to apply pressure.
Yeah, Emperor Lion's a strong 3/3 and can come in and Law of Fear to -1 everything, and then everything's just -1 attack that whole time. So it's like, well, that's annoying. So that changes a lot of the battle.
The Royal Charms with a couple snakes is really obnoxious.
And your Royal Charms with lions on them can overcome your Law of Fear stuff, right? So you can pump your values back over where you need them to be.
Or
Charm just keeps bringing their units to 0.
Picturing a turn where you kneel them. And then then you can summon stuff with a couple lions ready to stack on there. Because like if you summon your lion with the lions, and they're already knelt out, then you play a 3 or this, and then it's like we're gonna go to 5, and you have nothing to block with.
Yeah.
And here's just 5 damage.
It's very possible. I think it's got some play. So hey, take care. Thank you for joining us. We'll be back, of course, next Wednesday. I think are we doing Skytear next Wednesday? We're doing it at some point soon, coming up. We got a preview coming up.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Surprise.
Yeah. So we'll check that out. We'll hang out with you guys as much, of course, as we can. We'll look at getting that Discord league going for Ashes. Don't know if it'll happen by next month, but we'll take a look at it. We'll try to make that happen. And enjoy Reborn. It has happened, and we're happy to be a part of it. Of course, subscribe if you want to start getting all the new Ashes products. If you're not in yet, grab all the Reborn stuff from Plaid Hat, and now it's full speed ahead. Let's have a good time with this. Take care, everyone.